At last I have control of your TV set. Are you receiving me?
Tell me about the whistles.
The whistles got woo!
Decoration, man. Just for decoration. That's it. And that's all, man. We do it for decoration.
And here we go.
All right. What's going on, guys? Happy Thursday. I see we've already got some early birds here. Gary, Peggy Dad, Sam Rockmaker. What's going on tonight, guys? Thanks for joining me. Being prompt and on time. It's better than I can say for myself. I try every week to get here on time. It's tight. It's a tight window. I get my kids to bed, and then I got to clean up my desk and get everything situated here and get my prints ready, get my paints ready. And there's not a lot of time to do that. So for the first 10 to 15 minutes, you guys just got to hang out with me while I finish getting all my stuff ready for the session tonight. So, but thanks for joining me. Happy Thursday. Hope your week is going well. Everybody's doing okay. How's my little bairn, Gary? Hey, my little bairn. She's a sweetie. Where are all my mixing sticks? That's what I would like to know. All of my mixing sticks are missing. She's in her bed. What's up, Ryan? How you doing tonight? Peggy's in her bed, napping away. The sticks. Alrighty, guys, let's get it going here. Got my mixing sticks. We got some fun things tonight. Uncle Damien. She's a cutie. I got to go see my other little fuzzy nephew tomorrow. So you're familiar with Kit Kat. That's my best friend Steve. Well, his brother Scott has a Bichon mix. And his name is Chico. And they are going away for the weekend. So I get to go take care of Chico for the weekend and go to stop by, give him some treats, make sure he has dinner, take him for a couple walks here and there, play with him, my little fuzzy nephew. And I get the distinct honor of doing that because I am the only human being besides his mommy and daddy who he likes. He does not like anybody else, but he loves me. So when they go out of town, they ask me to give him a little walk and take care of him for a day or two, and I'm more than happy to. He's a good boy. Remember last time when you got sick? Well, it was kid. Oh, kid. Yes, Ryan, I saw you. You had to have surgery. I saw that, dude. That's crazy, bro. I'm glad you're okay. I meant to comment on that. I saw you posting. Your posts were mentioning surgery, and I was like, "What do you have surgery for?" And then you showed that gigantic boulder. Man, that's tough, dude. My uncle literally just went through that 2 weeks ago. My uncle had to go through a bunch of stuff for kidney stones, and he passed some massive rocks too, man. He was nauseous. We saw him a couple weeks ago, and he was just miserable. He was just absolutely miserable. He couldn't sit still. He was sweating. He was nauseous. He couldn't eat. And that's not like him. So, and he knew it was a kidney stone, but he just couldn't pass it. And it finally came through. And it was a hell of a rock, man. But I'm glad you're on the mend. I'm glad you're doing okay. They had to go 2 or 3 of them. I have to go in a few weeks for oh God, dude. Pray for you, brother. I pray for you. I've not had to experience that, but I heard it is absolutely terrible. A little sip of water. All right, guys. So getting the paints ready as usual. Last minute, Damien here. So bear with me for a moment. All right. So, Gary, what is your newest Doom that you're working on now? Because I have not seen any new progress pictures. And I know you definitely have some Dooms on the table. I'm glad you're 10 times better, Ryan. I'm going to incorporate a kidney stone into that logo for you. Nice little spiky ball. No, I'm sure you don't want to be remembered. I'm sure you don't want to remember that. You don't want any memory of this terrible experience. Is this your first experience with kidney stones, Ryan? Or you've had them in the past? Who else do we have here? I see we've got Gary. I see we've got Sam Rock. And I see we've got Ryan. There's a fourth person lingering in here. We've got somebody watching stream. Pipe up. Make yourself known. Reveal yourself. All right. You don't have to reveal yourself, but if you're not already subscribing, I implore you to please consider clicking that subscribe button. I honestly am a little disappointed. I haven't even hit 100 people yet. It's a little disappointing. I'm going to be honest. It's partly my fault because I really have not been putting out a lot of content either. So that really is part of my fault. I've only been utilizing this for streams. I haven't really been putting out any other videos besides my weekly stuff. So I really do need to start putting out more content, even if it's toy reviews or anything else related, just to get some videos up on the page is definitely necessary to get some attention out here. So, oh, this is your first 3. Manny, there he is. What's up, Alex? How you guys doing? Ooh, he thought it was Crohn's flare. Jesus. Sorry to hear that, brother. Ooh, this is, oh, there we go. That could be why we got a little skin on this, on the blue here. Yucky, yucky. I was like, ooh, that's thick. That's because there's a skin on here I didn't see developing. Oh, yeah, that's nasty. Gotta get rid of that. That is going to ruin our day. Any more? I think we're good. Yeah, that's good. All right. Man, I never like to see any of my people going through any kind of health issues or anything like that, but I'm glad you're on the mend, Ryan. I'm glad that they've figured out what it is and that they are actively getting you better. So good luck to you, my friend. Oh, dripping paint all over myself. Wouldn't be a stream if I wasn't covered in paint. That's why I wear my paint shirt. There it goes. That's why I keep the acetone nearby. All right. I think I'm good. I'm going to be mixing some paints tonight. I know you guys love to mix the paints. I still have my formula. I wrote it down for the perfect gray, although we won't be using that tonight. But I did write it down on my board here, so we'll always remember it. Itchy. All right. Last but not least, let's get the yellow out, and then we can get started. Got some commissions tonight that I've got to paint. What's up, Crimson Ducky? How's it going, brother? I got some commissions to paint tonight. I've got only a couple new designs, I think. Only one new design this week, actually. One new design, one old design, a couple old designs that haven't seen the light in a while and that are commissioned. And kind of a new design, an existing design that I remodeled. Actually, that is the new design. So no new designs tonight, actually. Existing designs that have been remodeled. Let's put it that way. All right. So let's get the yellow going. Let's get started here, and then we can bring some people in here after a few minutes or so. See whoever wants to join us. Let's get started first, though. All right, and then we can open up the stream. I also got this glow in the dark. My glow in the dark pigment came this week, so that's very exciting. All right, let's put the yellow down. I'm going to need that actually because we're going to be mixing paint in a minute here. Ah, shit, just broke one of my mixing cups. These things are fragile. Let's go. Okay, I got more mixing cups this week. I think I just cracked one. Only one? Yeah, only one crack. See, they break very easily. All right. So yeah, we got our glow in the dark pigment here. Oh, geez. Let's see how it goes. So this is the white. From what I understand, I'm going to mix this in with my white paint a little bit, and we're going to see how it goes. If it glows, should be very interesting, right? So we're going to keep that there. Then they sent me this cool little free sample of this green glow-in-the-dark powder. They say a little bit goes a long way, so this could go pretty far too. But this is green, so I don't think I'm going to mix this in with anything because it's gonna change the color of the paint, right? So I'm not gonna do that. So let's give this a shot. Let's see how well this glows, shall we? I haven't tried this yet. All right, I haven't tried this yet. Let's see how it goes. How we go here. Shut this light. Let's bring this down a little bit. I can already see the green. The green was glowing through the envelope when I got it. Where's my light switch for this one? Here it is. And here we go. Let's shut off my monitor for a second. All right. Not bad. This is very dense. It's very thick. So the middle's not really glowing, but the edges are glowing very nicely. Yeah. The green really pops. That green's really glowing. But yeah, it's not bad. I think I'm definitely going to give it a shot. So let's get some light back on the situation here. What's my first glow-in-the-dark sign with it? I don't know. Let's see what we have. Let's see what we've got that we can do glow-in-the-dark with tonight. Definitely going to try Ghost Rider. I don't think I have any blank Ghostbusters right now. And I thought I might have had a Venom sign or two, but I guess not. So I'll have to make some more Venom signs. I'll have to make some more Moon Knight signs for next week. But for now, we could do this. We could do gargoyles and white glow in the dark. All right. Yeah, I think that's going to be it. Do I have a Venom here? No, I don't see a Venom here. X-Men, DC, Punisher. We could try a glow-in-the-dark Punisher. We could do one of those in glow-in-the-dark. But I think that's going to be it. We're going to try that in glow-in-the-dark. All right. But what we've got here, yes, we're definitely going to do a Ghostbusters, but that's going to be next week because I don't have any Ghostbusters made. And I also ran out of Mod Podge this yesterday. This afternoon I ran out, so I don't have any more sealant to make more signs for tonight. So that's unfortunate, but them's the breaks. I won't be here until tomorrow. So I'll be here tomorrow. So we'll be ready for next week. Next week, let's make next week our glow in the dark night. All right. So let's plan that. Next Thursday will be glow in the dark extravaganza, and we'll do Moon Knight, and we'll do Ghostbusters, and we'll do. Oh, I can use a green. I'll use the green and do a green slime Ghostbusters as well. So we'll do the Ghostbusters, and then we'll do what did I say? Moon Knight, Ghostbusters, Venom, and we're gonna do Ghost Rider tonight. So I'm just cleaning up this one print here. This one is one that that you commissioned, Sam. This was invented by you. This came into life because of you, and it was recently just commissioned a couple days ago. So I had to print one out because it's not something that I keep on hand, that I just keep printed, because it's completely so random. But it was requested, so I'm going to make it. Do you know what it is? Can you guess it, Sam? This is a Sam special, Sam Rock commission. Like the end of Warzone. Yeah, that would work. The Punisher. So I'm just cleaning it up because it does have some very narrow spots in it that I want to keep tidy. I'll help paint it later. Hey, nailed it. First shot. Looney Tunes. All right. So, yep. So that was a commission earlier this week, and part of a bulk order that our friend Mr. Smiler, Mr. Smiler. And I'm just cleaning up a couple other little prints here. Where's my tweezers? So, as you all know, sometimes I get these little Mod Podge webs in my prints, and if I don't clean them, they will make a line in the print, and it's unsightly. So we got the new flashes that I made. These are going to be yellow and white, as per my conversation with you guys last week. So I've got some yellow and white flashes coming. Hold on, I'm just going to get this spot out of here. Who else we got in the chat? Yes, someone else wants the Looney Tunes sign. Yeah. Should have left that for the end, folks. All right. All right. That was a good one, Gary. That was a good one. That's all, folks. You're right. I really should have. That was a missed opportunity. Damn it. See, this is why I need you on my side more often. I got to tell you what I got coming up, and you can be like my program manager, Gary. You tell me what order to put in things. I'm going to need a moderator here at some point just to keep an eye on things in this chat. Not there yet, though. All right. So there's another one. Damn it. This is, I noticed it happens. I get the Mod Podge webs, the Mod Podge lines. They come up more often when I get to the end of a can, and it just starts kind of spitting. And it makes these little, it's like silly string, but it's sticky glue Mod Podge. All right. I always love your input, Gary. You're a very punny guy. You're very punny. You got a lot of good one-liners there. Your whole Foo Fighters spiel, shtick. You're back and forth with Machu. with the Blink-182 stuff. Very clever. You're a fun guy. And I normally don't like mushrooms. Waka waka. All right, let's get started, guys. I'm done. I'm tired of screwing around here. Let's. You guys want to start with the glow in the dark? You want to mess around with this with me? Let's mix them up. What do you say? Let's put the green over here for another time. We're gonna put the flashes over there. All right, here we go. I know Foo Fighters is a true story, but I'm saying the way that you're like, oh, it's the opening act was an up and coming band from a drummer from a very popular thing. I knew exactly who you were talking about. It's just the way that you delivered it. All right, let's try this. So let's go with our mixing cup. Let's pan out a little bit. Let's see. More of the work area here. All right, cool. All right, we need white. So let's take, we're gonna need a new syringe anyway. So let's get our white. So we don't want to mix this with any other paints. So we're gonna do, that was supposed to be 10, but it was more than 10 because I went past the 10 mark. Doesn't matter though, because we're not mixing colors. We're just going to be adding the glow-in-the-dark pigment here. I tell you, I had to get these new syringes because the other ones I normally get are on back order until March. These new ones are just, they're terrible. They're so tight. I can't, I need to work on my hand strength. I need one of those gripper things. Work on my hand strength. All right. So that's that. Let's put this aside. I really need to cut these in half. Perfect. All right. So we got our little paper towelettes ready. Got our mixer, our vial. That should be enough for all three of these. And now we open glow in the dark. They were Foo Fighters. Oh, 1997. Did Mario pick his prize yet? Yes, Mario did pick his prize. Mario Not So Super. Mario, where'd that garbage can? How did it get over there? Yes, Mario Not So Super did pick his prize. He chose the Pokemon sign. So that was mailed out today for him. Okay, let's try to get this open now without pouring glow-in-the-dark powder all over myself. That would be a hell of a note. Oh, it's tight. There it goes. All right, here we go. Here we go. I need like a little scoop. I need like a little, look at this, powder's just wafting up in the air. I'm going to look like radioactive, man. What can we use for a scoop? Should I just pour some in? I guess just pour some in, right? Yeah, let's just pour some in. I don't know how much, but we're gonna be generous. But not too generous to make it too thick. Because I don't know what qualities, how this is going to change the attributes of the paint. There it goes. Bloop. Yes, Sam, I saw you were watching Gremlins. The second is very much worth watching. Please do watch Gremlins 2, the new batch. Very much worth watching. Did you like the first Gremlins? You can be very honest. I was thinking about it the other day. It's like one of those things, like it's like when you have to watch it because someone else tells you to watch it, it's like, do you still like it as much as you would have if you watched it on your own? And is it just something that doesn't appeal to you now? Because, I watched it as a child, and watching as a child changes your aspect of a movie as you watch it, and then watch it growing up as well. It gives you that nostalgic. Whereas watching something as an adult for the first time might not give you that same effect, that same enjoyment. You need a Pokemon, Gary? I got plenty of them. All right, so we got a little grittiness going on here. That's fine. I want to make sure. I don't know if I stir this until it doesn't get gritty. I can't imagine the stuff dissolves. It's a pigment. It's just going to be suspended in the paint, right? So you know what I'm going to do is I'm going to shut the lights again, and I'm going to test this. You wouldn't watch it a second time, huh? All right, fair enough. At least you watched it. At least you watched it. All right, let's see now. So I'm going to. It came with this this little UV light. What did I do with that? Do you see what I did with that little UV light that they sent me? Put it somewhere. All right. Well, another time then. I have to go back and watch the video and see what I did with that little light. Looking around for it. Stirring, stirring, stirring. Really? She's got Pokemon tattoos and everything, huh? Well, I got the Pokeballs and I got the Pokemon signs. So, all right. So let's see how this glows. Let's shut the lights. And shut this one. Wrong way. All right. Do we have any glow really going on with this? I have to shut my monitors off again. Let's see what we got. Oh, not really. It's very. Can you pick up on that? I can barely see it. I think we need more powder. I think we need more. Let's put the lights back on and mix some more. I'm just going to leave these lights on for now. That's plenty for my display. All right, let's get more powder in here. Maybe it's because this paint is so thick. It's not like an epoxy resin. All right, that I hope is enough because I don't want to go blow through all this. Okay. I know how exciting you guys come tune in and just sitting here watching me mix paint. See, now Gremlins to me is one of those movies, like, it's a Christmas movie, right? To me, it's like, it's a Die Hard. It's an anti-Christmas movie. So it's like something that you always watch around Christmas time. I wish I could find that little UV light that they gave me. Is that? Nope, that's not it. Try not to spill this all over while I look around my cluttered desk. All right, we're going to really charge this up with the flashlight here. Whisper while you mix. Hey, what's going on, Rocco? How you doing, brother? Just mixing the paint. This is glow in the dark paint, Rocco. Trying something new tonight. And something new. We're gonna try some glow in the dark goodness tonight here. Do you need a link, my friend? Are you just chilling? Chilling with Hun? You guys watching Harry Potter? All right, let's try this. Shut the light. fix this cord. There we go. Shut this light. Shut the monitor. All right. That is a little better. It's really hard to see. Oh, you know, we're just gonna have to go for it. We're just gonna have to go for it and see. You know, this is gonna be trial and error. The worst case scenario is it's white, which is the color we want it to be anyway. If it doesn't glow, then it is what it is, right? I want to be chasing dragons all night here. All right, brother. Hold on 1 second here. I am just going to clean this up. I'm going to turn my lights back on because I'm done playing with this. Alrighty. Open up the IG. Where's the IG? There we go. I'm going to turn this one on. Come on. Clear. Chrome. Share. Ooh, Nickelodeon logo. That's interesting, Sam. I have not. That would be a fun one. I could definitely give that a try. Come on. ROCC 77777. Send it. Accept it. Stream. Here we go. Enter the studio. Here we go. Mute. Enter. Hey, there's part 2. Gonna mute that. Oh, I know. There he is.
Yo.
What's going on, bro?
Whew, how you doing?
Hey, man, doing okay. Busy as always.
Hold on, we got an echo.
I know. I'm trying to get rid of that. Hey, man, doing okay. It's my second cam.
Hold on. All right, hold on. Oh, did I just? Okay, so I'm here. Oh, let me. There we go. Hello?
I hear you.
All right. How you doing, bro? Yeah.
Okay, good. I think we're good.
Yeah.
All right. What's going on, bro?
Yeah, just chilling.
You looking good?
Thank you. We were just watching that new Korean show on Netflix. All of Us Are Dead, or All Our Friends
Oh,
Are Dead.
yeah. I heard about that. Any good?
Yeah, Korean stuff is so good, dude. Oh my god.
Like, what's it called? Squid Game, right?
Yeah, it's better. This one's better than Squid Game. Yeah.
Okay.
100%. Yes, I think Squid Game got a lot of people into it, and then it's like we just been watching, like, I think this is like the 3rd or 4th show movie thing from Korea.
Okay.
Yeah, very good. Oh, look who's here. We got Briscoe 1234.
There's Briscoe. Yeah, man. What's going on?
He's the best Canadian. That's what we call him.
The what?
The best Canadian.
The best Canadian? I don't know about that. Sam Rocke is a good Canadian.
I don't know many Canadians, and Briscoe's my best. How about this? My best Canadian.
Your best Canadian?
Yeah.
I think all Canadians are best Canadians.
I don't know, man. I met a lot of Canadians.
Have you met a bad Canadian?
I've met a few bad Canadians.
Really?
Yes. Yeah.
A
lot of them.
I don't think I've ever met a bad Canadian.
They're very sensitive.
They're sensitive.
Yeah.
That's great. So we're trying some glow in the dark today.
I
Let's
saw
see how
that.
this works.
Now, who are you doing glow in the dark? Ghost Rider?
Yeah, I'm gonna do Ghost Rider, a Punisher, and a Gargoyles. I'm gonna play with this. I want to get it as bright as I can, but you know, it's trial and error. That's all this stuff always is trial and error, you know? So worst case scenario, they're white, and that's what the color they're supposed to be. If they glow, they glow. If they don't, not a big loss. I'd like them to glow. So we'll see. And if they glow, then that's going to open up the door for next week. I'm going to do Venom. I'm going to do Ghostbusters, and a couple other designs that I think would be pretty dope in the glow in the dark.
Now, you're a channel member, right? On my channel?
Of course, yeah.
So I don't know if you know this because I haven't seen you in a while. I know you've been busy.
Yeah, I haven't been on this week yet.
How's the hamster? Did you put him down?
Yeah, the hedgehog. Yeah, she had to go down.
Because I last time I was hearing from you, you were like in a quandary. You were like, I don't know how we're gonna do this and everything. And I remember you were sad. So
it was tough, man. Because my daughter's only 7, so and it's her pet, you know.
Yeah.
And so it was a tough loss because that was her dream pet, and so we made her dreams come true, and you know, it was her favorite thing in the whole world. But you know what? A hedgehog is not a cuddly pet, bro.
I looked at hedgehogs. Was it the long? No, wait. I was looking at the long hair guinea pig. I was looking at.
No, guinea pig. No, hedgehogs are like porcupines. They're spiked.
Yeah. Did she get spiked a lot? Did she get spiked?
Yeah, well, you know, there's a way that you can pet them one way, and
but you can't go up.
Yeah, you go up and you're gonna get a handful. You're gonna have bloody hand. You know.
That's not good.
No. But it was a cool animal. It really was. Low maintenance. You really didn't have to do anything for it. You didn't have to take it for walks. You clean the cage once every couple weeks or so. But yeah, that was tough. And then last week our refrigerator blew in the house. So
yeah, this is the time, right? Everyone's in the house. I just fixed my sink.
Oh yeah, what's wrong with your sink?
I don't know. It was leaking and all this stuff. And then I called up the company. Well, I emailed the company and I was like, this is happening. And they sent me some parts, but they didn't tell me like anything. I looked it up on YouTube, fixed it. So YouTube, man, is good for not just dioramas and toy photography. Right?
YouTube University, man. You can learn anything on YouTube.
Yeah, I've been learning Photoshop. I finally bought Photoshop. I was using like bootleg, you know, like cheap, free things.
Oh yeah, like GIMP or something like that. There's a lot of different ones out there.
But dude, I bought Photoshop and I've just been learning any question.
If you need help, bro.
Photoshop. Yeah.
If you need help, I'm Adobe certified.
Oh yeah, well, YouTube's been teaching me everything.
Oh, yeah.
Now I know if I need something, I'll call you.
Yeah, if you're trying to do something, you're like, hey, bro, like I'm trying to find something. I can't find a website. I can't find a video for it, whatever. You know, I went to school for Adobe, so like I know Illustrator.
Oh, that's interesting. Well, that's why you're in
Photoshop, Dreamweaver, Flash. Even though Flash is dead now, but I can script all of that.
Wow, that's good to know.
Yeah.
Everybody, hit that like button.
Yeah, man, smash the like button. Up. So I didn't get to join you streamed yesterday too for a minute. You did some trivia with Hun, huh?
No, so that was the other day.
Oh, that was the other day.
Yesterday was a special stream that I did for the first time where it's all about my toy, right? Like, so, you know, my Monday and Friday show, I like to have fun, be silly, show cringe videos, talk about how the world's ending. But I was like, I don't want to just, you know, say there's people there that don't care about my toy or my art and don't want to hear about that stuff. So yesterday I did a stream just for Goosefaber. Like, if you have any questions, the new figures, I showed a tease of the next wave of figures.
Oh yeah.
Which you're a channel member. I need your address this month because we're getting the trading cards. Should have been in here today, but they're coming tomorrow. Everyone, yeah, it's a free channel member perk. Everyone is getting the official Goosefaber trading card.
I saw the designing of it. Yeah, man, that's awesome.
Yeah, it's got a typo error in there and everything. It wouldn't be me without a little typing error.
Without something that makes it unique, right?
Yeah.
That's great, dude. That's cool, man. Yeah, that's really great. Yeah, I wanted to stream it today. I wanted to watch it while I was working. And I just got a little too busy. So, but I always try to catch up on the streams. You know, if I can't join them, I try to watch them because it's great. It's like a podcast. You know,
that's what I do.
Background. And
I watch streams all day long from all different people.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's channel membership, so you could watch it anytime.
Yeah,
so
man.
That's a perk.
Yeah, I was always the $5 member, and then I bumped it up to the $10 member.
I was looking at that today, and I wanted. That's why I was like, oh, let me go over there and let me remind him. He needs to get a card, and and people are getting some other stuff. I don't want to spoil things. You know,
you can send me Clint's too if you want, like last time.
Oh yeah. Remind me when you give me your address.
Yeah, I'll message you.
Because I put everything in a spreadsheet so I don't miss anybody.
Yeah, there's Clint.
Yeah, I see him. What's up, Clint?
He only comes here because you're here, you know.
Hey, listen, you want to hear something crazy? So there's some.
We talk all the time. Clint and I talk all the time, so he doesn't have to join. He just comes to chat to bullshit.
Sometimes I'll watch a YouTube channel that like I don't even follow because someone I like is on it. So
yeah.
So you know what? If Clint really does that, I appreciate that.
I know he does. That's why I said it. He hung out for a few minutes last week when I was just running solo, but
I pop in here all the time. I try to keep up to date with everybody that in my little circle that I talk to. I try to keep up on everybody.
Brother. I do. I really do appreciate seeing you pop in. You know, like I said, I was a little busy this week to join in. I always try to join in. You know, I always throw the super chats your way. And
you know what? Oh, that's not why I wanted you.
No, I know, but I still do. You know, I always try to show my support. Oh yeah, Clint finally started an IG account, so he probably messaged you.
All right, Clint. If I didn't, let me check right now. Oh, look, Casey Martinez is here. Everybody, if you're watching this right now,
what's up, Casey?
Tweet out the link. If you're on Facebook, post it in a random Facebook group. Spread the word. Anytime any of us are live, guys, hit the like button. And spread out the link. We got to grow. You know what I mean? Tell a friend. If everybody tells one friend, that's already doubling the audience right there.
Yeah, that's what I was saying before. You know, I said, I got to say, I'm slightly disappointed that I haven't hit the 100 sub mark yet, so I could do a giveaway. But at the same time, it's my fault because I'm not putting out a lot of content lately. I've just been using this really just for the live streaming. I really have to start making some videos, putting out some content out there, and really making a name for myself on YouTube instead of just using it for a live streaming platform.
Listen, YouTube YouTube isn't fast, so don't worry about it. Keep doing it. Did you see I know you saw my Instagram got taken down right when I'm starting my freaking toy. Right when I'm starting my toy company.
I don't understand that, dude, because you should get some kind of a warning, a suspension. I mean, they got to give you a reason. They don't just
they didn't even give me. So I did a lot of research, and people reached out to me that had this happen. So another diorama person of Visco Toys or Visco, I don't know what his.
I've seen Visco. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So he said it happens a lot with diorama channels, which makes sense because my diorama page last year got taken down, but I still had my main page, so I didn't sweat it. But and again, that never came back. So that's why instead of waiting around, I just said, you know what, I'm going to make a new one and just go with it. But he told me that if you copy it, so what I sometimes do, I'm lazy. I copy and paste my
hashtags.
Me too. And they said he actually got a response for his take. He got taken down 4 times, this guy, he said. And he said it was because of hashtags. So now I don't use them, or if I use one, it's like 1 or 2.
No, see, you can have 30 hashtags, and most of the time I count them to make sure that I hit the 30 because I'm over. You know, so I'm always hashtagging. So that's really weird.
Well, I'm not.
Like that's the whole basis. That's the whole basis of it of Instagram is hashtagging.
Dude, I don't even know. And that's the thing. I did a lot of research when it happened, and it seems like they don't this is a free app. We're nobody. We're not celebrities and stuff.
Right.
And they said there's nobody, like they don't have a person.
But you count, I think, as an influencer over 10K. You count as an influencer. You're monetized.
I was monetized. I don't know, dude. I reached out. People sent me links. They were like, use these links. And it's just, and instead of getting bummed, I just said, I'm just going to start again.
I know. I mean, it's an opportunity to rebrand.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it sucks because like you were 11K in, you were in there from the beginning. of Instagram. So like,
Yeah,
the fact that you just got canned like that, and there's
It's-
nothing that they're doing for you.
it's all right. What are you gonna do, right?
Can't fight the system, right?
No, that's one thing you can't, especially in these Korean movies we're watching.
Speaking of Korean movies, there's this movie. Oh shit, was The Raid? Have you ever seen that one?
No, but now I will.
So good.
Is it Korean?
I think it's Korean.
If it's not Korean, I'm not watching it.
I'm pretty sure it's Korean. It's called The Raid, and then there's The Raid.
No, I
2.
heard about the Raid. Yeah,
I never saw The Raid 2, but The Raid 1, dude, that movie was sick.
if it's Korean, it's getting watched. Hold on.
Yeah,
Is
definitely.
the Raid? Oh, #1 Google search. Is the Raid Korean movie? It says it's an Indonesian film, so it's gonna have to wait. Sorry.
Oh, is it
about that.
really?
Yeah.
I'll vouch for it though.
I know I've heard good things about it, but it's not Korean, so it's taking
First
a back
is the
seat. Yeah,
first
sorry
Google
about
search
that.
is The Raid Korean.
Yeah, it's top Google. I don't know. Is that racist for Google?
I don't know.
The top Google search was, "Is the Raid Korean?" Like it has its own like people ask like thing.
So speaking of racism, well, not racism, but political correctness. Let's put it that way.
Oh, the green M&M. I know. I can't even fap to her no more. So annoying.
No, I'm going even deeper.
Uh-oh,
So yesterday,
every day it's like 6 things. What's today? What happened yesterday?
was it yesterday? Or was it Wednesday, Tuesday? What was the Chinese New Year? Tuesday the 1st, or was it yesterday Groundhog Day?
Oh, the rush hour meme? Are you talking about? I saw someone
No,
post the rush hour
so
meme.
my wife's a teacher.
Yeah.
Right. She said you're not allowed to say Chinese New Year anymore. You have to say Lunar New Year.
Wait, you really can't say Chinese New Year anymore?
You have to say Happy Lunar New Year. You can't say Happy Chinese New Year anymore.
Is that for real? You heard that too?
Hun heard that?
Yeah, she was in the room. She said Lunar New Year. That's so weird.
Lunar New Year. You can't say Chinese New Year. It has to be Lunar New Year. Come on, man.
Oh, okay. So she said it's because more than just Chinese people celebrate it.
All right, fair enough. But I mean, your whole life it's been Chinese New Year.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, that's the whole thing. I think that's what people don't understand, that people have a problem with all this so fast right now, right? Like everything is changing. And it's like our whole lives we were told this was the way.
Yeah.
And then in one like, a few years, they just change everything.
Yeah.
And then it's like, and it's not even like calm and relaxed. It's like, if you don't say this, then you're like, that's it. We're throwing you out the third store.
Canceled. You're canceled.
Yeah.
You're gone. If you don't agree with everybody, you're gone. You have to agree with everybody now. No one's allowed to have an opinion anymore.
Yeah. And I never did well when people were allowed to have their own opinions. I didn't do well with getting along with everybody. So I definitely now am, dude, I always say if I was in school now, it would be really fun because when someone tells me not to do something, it makes me have to do it. Even if I didn't even if I agree with something, if someone's being annoying, I will go against it. You know what I mean? And
just to spite them.
No, just because it's like everyone's being so corny. It's like, don't be so corny about stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Like, just everyone be chill. Like everybody used to get along like 5 years ago.
Yeah.
That's why I won't let it win. I don't play into it. You have to, the whole thing is you have to play into this craziness for it to actually exist.
Yeah.
And it's like, nah.
If you have an opinion, if you're opinionated, you're out.
Yeah, I'll never fight with somebody over beliefs or any of that dumb stuff because I don't really care about anything. You know, like I care about Goose. Listen, you try to say some stuff about Goose Faba,
right?
That's it. It's over. So
yeah. Then you're fighting. Then we're having words. Ooh. Goose Faba sucks. No.
That's okay. Listen, people are allowed to have that opinion.
People should have opinions like that. That's what makes the world go around. It's not for everybody.
Listen, Goose Faba is getting ready to ship.
Hey, Dick Tuna's back.
Oh. Uh-oh. Yeah, calling things corny is offensive to my corn brethren. Yeah, I guess so.
This guy,
let me make a formal apology to all.
I wish I knew. He came in last week too. He's awesome. Comes in with the good one-liners and then disappears for a while.
Dude, I have some people like that in my chat, and it's like when they listen. Sometimes the chat is amazing, and it's like the best. Oh, I just noticed you oh no, yeah, you had the you bought the StreamYards, right? Because
Oh yeah, no, I'm paying
you
for
changed the background and everything,
it.
right?
Oh yeah,
you made it all fancy. Look at
yeah,
you,
man.
I like it.
Told you, I'm certified.
Dude, I saw someone put a GIF as the icon up there spinning around. I got to figure out how to do that.
I saw who is that? There's a UK guy named Dan Who. He has an animated thing up in the corner.
Yeah, Shane Davis, a comic book guy, has it, and I saw someone even have a background that moves. So I'm gonna mess around now with that.
If you just did a one that's just the goose, like you have the goose up in the corner, but just every now and then have him blink his eyes like a double blink.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. So like something that you did it blink and then
like really long. Yeah. So like somebody just wait. What was that? What just moved? Yeah.
Yeah. So just a quick blink, I think would be really cool for the goose in the corner.
Hold on. I'm gonna tweet this out that we're live right now. Hold on a second.
I appreciate that. All right.
I've been taking my Twitter serious now because
that's your main platform now, right?
I guess so. No, YouTube's all I care about.
Yeah, dude. YouTube, I mean, like, as far as like just a quick one thing out there, like you could post 5 or 6 times on Instagram, but now you're starting all over with your follower count.
Yeah, that's okay. I never look at followers anyway, because think about it. Half of the people that follow us don't see our stuff anyway. Everything gets seen by the explore page or hashtags. So that the likes and the followers don't bother me. I'm still getting my stuff out there.
Yeah.
And that's
so I brought this up a couple weeks ago. Like you've got guys on Instagram that have 35, 40,000 followers, right? So I've got a buddy named MJ. He runs Total Toy Recon. He's got
I know him too. He's very cool.
Great guy. Great guy.
He's always really nice. Yeah.
Awesome guy. I know his son. Like he's just a cool guy.
Oh, okay.
He's got 40,000 followers, right? He was running some promotions. He was doing like giveaways and stuff on Instagram. He was doing a weekly live stream. I joined his live stream.
Wait, on Instagram he did live?
Yeah.
Oh, I never see anybody's lives on Instagram.
He hasn't for a long time. He actually had some health issues and stuff like that. But
yes, I heard. Yeah, I heard about that.
So he was doing like a weekly show, and I would join the show and everything. But for having 40,000 followers. Maybe 20 people were tuned in to watch.
Well, so the thing is, Instagram, I always listen to people. Like I always listen to people who are bigger, right?
Mm-hmm.
People give a lot of good gems if you just listen. A lot of people think they know everything. And my how I get through life is like I don't ever think I know everything. And I could always learn from anybody.
Absolutely.
So I'm always listening. And I found that not only does half of our followers don't see our stuff. I get analytics out of my YouTube followers. More people watch me from the explore page from recommended than people who subscribe.
Really?
And it's like, and then I always get messages. Oh, I never got your notifications. Oh, I didn't know you were live. I got the notification the next day. And it's just like, that's why I just throw things out into the wind. If somebody comes along, they come along. It's crazy to think about it and try to understand it.
You can't understand it.
Yeah. But Instagram think about it. YouTube and Instagram are completely different platforms, right?
Oh, yeah.
You follow people on Instagram and you might not even remember you follow them, right? But YouTube, if you watch people on YouTube, you're dedicating your time to watching a YouTuber. So, Instagram is just like you follow somebody, you might see their post once a month and stuff like that. So to me, I don't look at any of that stuff because it doesn't I don't see crossovers with people like you said, you could have this many people, but unless they're getting the notification, right? And we already know Instagram lives, they don't really work. People are out on their phone. They're doing things. I can't sit on my phone and watch a live.
That's why I moved to YouTube because I could have, a couple dozen people watching me on Instagram, but now your phone is tied up. And I'm thinking of it as myself. If I'm on my phone and I'm watching Instagram, I can't do anything else.
Go do 100 things. Yeah, I don't like Instagram with the lives. I don't like it.
So that's why I moved over to YouTube because even if you're on your phone on YouTube, it minimizes now and it goes into the corner of your screen.
Oh yeah, I do that too. And I'll watch.
Right?
I'll watch.
So when I'm watching you on Mondays or Fridays, I'm still on my phone. I can go do other things on my phone. I can go on to Instagram, whatever. But I still have you guys in the corner, talking.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah, I watch.
Great.
I listen to live streams while I'm driving and stuff too. Oh, let's see. Action Customs is here. What's up? Everyone hit that like button, guys.
Action Customs, Casey's here. We had Mario here. Mario says he's back.
Everyone hit the like button.
Mario won a sign in my 2K follower giveaway.
I was there. I saw you had a giveaway. You did even an extra one. That was so nice.
I did a bonus giveaway.
Such a generous man.
You know what? The materials aren't a lot. And I'll tell everybody this. The materials to make this aren't a lot. It's my time, right?
Your time, yeah.
It's time. So you know what? If I can get this out to more people, then I want to get it out to more people. And I'll tell you what, for every giveaway I do, I get probably 3 or 4 sales.
Listen,
or people who win want to buy more.
Yeah.
And add it
some
on.
People don't like getting something for free. They want to support. Like the whole thing is like listen, Target or Walmart, F them, right? I'll take free things from a corporation, but I never want. That's why I was mad at you. You just started sending stuff like crazy in the beginning. That's why I was like, let me promote this guy. Let me at least give him something in return. I don't like, and same with Static Rerun. One of my first channel members.
Yeah.
I always have I'm always promoting him, and I'm always because he just does too much, like.
But you know what? It's nothing. I don't mind. I'm not doing it for, like I tell you all the time, I don't do it for clout. I do it to show my support, and again, because it's something that I know means something to somebody.
Listen, I'm on here for a good time. That's what I'm just trying to have fun every single day. I like talking to people. I like making content. I like doing stuff. That's why I tell people all the time, if you have a live stream, I'll jump on it. If I'm free, I love live streams, man.
Yeah. That's why, like, when I saw you pop in tonight, I was like, oh, Dan Bracco's here. Okay, well, does he want to join? I know you're busy. And
yeah,
we've already done.
We watched 3 hours of the show, and we were like, no, we need a break. I'm starting to get numb. Oh, Looney Tunes. That's cool, dude.
This one was a commission from Sam Rock in the chat here.
Nice.
He commissioned it last year. The only one to ever commission it. And then just this past week, I had a guy ask for a Looney Tunes sign. He commissioned the Looney Tunes sign. So I said, yeah,
beautiful.
All right.
Beautiful. Yeah. So. Clint says, I just made an IG, but all I see on there is milk trucks. He says that like it's a bad thing. Are you kidding, dude, Clint? Come on, Clint.
It's so well, you know what though, Clint?
He's looking up them. Yeah,
it registers what you're looking up, right? So
he just doxed himself. Clint.
Yeah, he really did, because the suggested stuff is things that you're looking at. So if you're looking at the same stuff all the time, that's what's going to be in your suggested feed.
And you know what, too? It's not necessarily you, but if someone's on your router or your Wi-Fi, you'll get, because sometimes I'll get stuff that Hun looks at, or when I go to someone's house, I'll pick up the stuff that like they were looking at.
Oh yeah, dude, I get so much Peppa Pig shit from my kids.
Oh my god, Peppa Pig? Oh no, you're aware of what his head looks like, right?
Oh yeah.
Oh, her? It's a girl?
It's a girl. It's her.
Oh, Peppa. I always thought Peppa Pig was like a guy thing.
No, that's Peppa. Peppa's a girl. Then there's Daddy Pig and George and the whole family. You'll see one day.
They just call him Daddy Pig?
Daddy Pig. That's his name.
I already told Hun we're watching like action movies and like we're putting on RoboCop, Ghostbusters, like for the very young age. Like none of that Blue's Clues stuff.
That's how you got to start them, man. I start my kids the same way. I got them watching the movies that I watched as a kid, watching Willow, Neverending Story, the fantasy movies that I grew up watching. So one day you'll see, my friend.
Yeah, hopefully soon. Whatever. Listen, que sera, sera.
That's it. What am I missing here? Looney Tunes.
Wait,
that's yellow.
We got 14 people in the chat and only 11 likes. I know my eyes aren't deceiving me. We got
437 people in the chat right now.
That's what you're taking a book out of Manny's thing. I like that. Let's see.
I gotta look this up because I forgot the colors of the ring here.
The colors
it's orange. It's like 2 different shades of orange, so we have to mix
the colors of the rainbow.
Tunes logo. So that's yellow. What's for dinner tonight?
Wait, we had like pizza, mini pizzas. We got this. We've been looking. Sometimes we make pizza out of the dough. You get like the can, that dough can.
Yeah.
But it's, thanks to Brandon, all the shelves have been empty. So we finally got these. They got in these mini things.
Yeah.
The mini pizza things. So she just made a bunch of these mini ones. They were okay, but it just tasted like I was eating a croissant and not the biscuit. What are those things called? Yeah, the biscuits.
The biscuits, grands or whatever, right?
It tasted like a biscuit with sauce and cheese on top.
Yeah,
it didn't really.
It doesn't taste like
pizza.
a dough. It tastes like a biscuit.
It wasn't bad, but it just wasn't.
Yeah.
What I was.
So, do you ever have manwich, like Sloppy Joe?
I used to eat that, like, when I lived at my mom's house when I was younger, but I don't think I had Sloppy Joe's like since I was like maybe 8.
Really? So good, dude. It's like a staple. Once every couple months we have. So you get the ground beef and a can of manwich, and you just mix it up. But then you take those biscuits, those Grand's biscuits.
Yeah. Oh, you put them on biscuits? Oh my god.
Flatten them out. Put a scoop of the meat and a little bit of cheese, and then fold it over like a pierogi or ravioli. Calzone, yeah.
Oh, okay.
And then you put that in the oven, it fluffs up, and you got a little pocket.
Holy moly!
See,
you got to do some push-ups after that, though.
Yeah, man.
My chest hurt just from you explaining that.
I am. I don't do bread anymore. I haven't done bread in a long time. Like I can eat a slice of pizza, maybe sometimes 2 slices, but that's it. Like I don't. Like we had burgers tonight, but I get a bowl. I get a burger in a bowl with the lettuce. I eat it like that.
That's what I get to look forward to. I know I'm starting to feel like I got to start, because I was always really healthy, and now I feel myself like right when you're not supposed to, you're supposed to tighten up. I feel like I'm just like loosening up. Like I'm just like, I don't know. I don't eat much. That's my thing. I'll eat a little throughout the day, but I try not to like go crazy, like no buffets and stuff.
Right.
Look at that loony. So did you find out what's it? Oh, it's like a green, it's like oranges.
It's an orange and then a lighter orange. So we're gonna be mixing some paint up right now.
Okay.
But I panned out earlier when I was screwing around with the mixing of the paint of the what's it called, of the glow in the dark stuff. And now, so let me get closer in here.
You can make the biggest size, right?
Do that. Yeah, I meant to.
Yeah, there you go.
That's what I meant. I've been meaning to do that, and I just
listen. They're here for the art, man.
They're here for you, Rocco.
All right. Tell them to come to my stream tomorrow if you want.
They will be. They will be. We'll all be there. It's Friday, bro. It's spicy.
The Friday streams are my favorite, bro. I don't know if you watched the last Fridays.
Yes, I was there. It was very spicy. God,
it was one of the.
You got kicked off. I wasn't there.
You got kicked off. Oh my god, dude! It was one of the.
I was there. Remember, I wrote in the FMK.
Yeah, but you were there early though. You got to get. That was like a 4-hour. You got to get.
I know
to the
you
end
were there
of that
for a long time,
dude. That was a good one.
Let's see, Briscoe. Speaking of Brandon, I had a cab ride home from my friends today. Pickup truck in front of us had an F Trudeau in big letters, and we were laughing so hard I took a picture of it.
Yeah,
those Canadians, man.
Yeah, they're having fun. It seems like. Yeah, it's bad up there, man. I know. I have like family friends in Canada, like people that I know, and it's like they crossed off like. In the supermarkets, like if it's something like the toy aisles, they cross them off because it's not like important. And
they did that in parts of the country here.
Oh, get rid of them.
In 2020, I think it was like in Indiana and stuff. Like they were blocking off the toy aisles and stuff because they're not essential things. But if you've got kids, toys are essential.
The liquor stores were open. That ain't essential.
The liquor stores were open.
I don't drink. Close the liquor stores. Let's do it.
Me neither.
Let's watch the world burn, baby. Close those liquor stores.
Dude, if liquor stores were gone, they say that alcoholism's just like skyrocketing.
Everything, bro. It's just crazy. It's crazy. That's why I started my live stream, to just have fun and laugh at things and be silly. Because what I'm seeing a lot of, like, I'm not seeing enough people being silly right now and just having fun and just doing dumb stuff. Everyone, I don't want to be serious. I'm making a toy with a goose head, bro. Life's pretty good.
It's pretty good, dude. I know when when you did your review, and I saw it was 3 of 9. I was like, "That's Clint's. That's Clint's."
Yeah.
And then I messaged him. I was like, "Clint," I said, "Rocco's doing a review, and it's your figure. It's your number."
And I didn't even do that on purpose. I just grabbed like the one on the top too, and so that's cool. But that wasn't his figure. Everyone's getting their figures are coming disassembled. You know what I mean? Liquor is bad. Drink water.
Oh, so they come without being dressed, or
so yeah. So everyone, because I want everything to get there pristine. So everyone's getting their stuff in baggies. Everything's separate, and it's gonna come with a little note. I'm gonna draw Goosefaba naked, but in front of his crotch, it's gonna say censored. Yeah. But it's gonna have instructions. It's like instructions on how to dress me, and it's just gonna give people the rundown of like, you know, like work your joints, work all the joints really, you know, nicely, make sure everything's good, put the clothes on, and do all that stuff. So
that's awesome. Yeah, I wish I could gotten into that in that first round, but second wave.
It's okay. Wave 2 is coming, and from what I heard at the teaser from yesterday, people were saying that the wave 2 looks even better. So
really,
yeah.
How can they? But aren't they like the same?
Well,
like,
you'll see when I put all the stuff out there. Yeah,
all right.
I'm not ready to talk about everything yet, but
yeah, all right.
Once the stuff ships, I told everybody. I said I'm not selling another item until everyone has their figures.
Where's Mr. Faba right now?
He's in the kitchen. Hun, could you give me Goosefaba, or hold on? I'll be right back.
Yeah, go get him. I need. Oh, here we go. I needed a syringe.
Oh my! They sent me
What are you claiming, Casey? Another goose?
I keep Goosefaba with me at all times.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I know you had him close. That's why I was asking where he's at.
Yeah, I'm never usually in this room, so that's why he wasn't in this room with me. Hold
Where excuse me, I don't recall seeing that giant foam goose head that you made.
Because all right, so I made a spot for it. As you can see, my background changed in my office that I usually
your details and stuff. Yeah,
I move everything. The freaking head is way too wide. It won't fit on the wall. So what I'm thinking of doing, and it's been cold, so I can't spray paint outside.
Yeah.
So what I've been thinking of is I'm either gonna shave down the sides and just make it a little bit smaller, or I gotta move some stuff. So that's what kind of halted. And then my stormtrooper fell and broke while I was doing all that stuff.
Oh no.
But I don't care because I'm like not liking Star Wars right now.
I know you don't care.
Yeah, I don't really care. My freaking stormtrooper life, my whole life I wanted a life-size stormtrooper, and now I got one, and I don't care about Star Wars anymore. That's how.
So just for people watching this stream, I'm going to tell you guys all my summer project.
Ooh, let's hear.
Life-size articulated Venom figure.
With your 3D printer?
Yep.
Listen, start 3D printing like things, and then I'll use you.
Use me for what?
Like I'll do some orders from you.
Yeah, I can do. I told you if you need accessories for Goose or whatever.
Oh, you do that? I thought you only do the signs.
I can do anything.
Oh, hold on a second. All right, we got to talk.
We'll talk.
Cool. Yeah, I just assumed because I've never seen you sell anything other than
I haven't had time.
Anything
honestly,
yeah.
I just haven't had time. I want to. I want to do head sculpts and guns. There's the Goose. Let's get him front and center.
Bro, I love Goosefaba, bro. I look at him. I go into toy stores right now and I can't even get excited for things. Like, to me, everything else is so corny. Like, my figure could do a split.
I know, that's good range of motion.
He's got butterfly joints, bro. The new what's it called? The new Ultimates WWE. Do you collect WWE?
I don't. You know what I want to though? I have Macho Man.
Yeah.
And I kind of want the Hulk. Like, I want the old school guys. Like, I don't give a shit. Like, Cena's cool, but Cena's not my time. Like, I stopped watching it like as Cena was coming up. But like The Rock, Macho Man, Jake the Snake is pretty cool. Like, I like those old school guys. I just want I can't do it.
You would like the Legends line. They do all the good characters, but so they have an Ultimate line, right? Where it's like you pay like $15 more.
Yeah, I know. They're like $35.
They're supposed to be Ultimate. The newest wave they don't have butterfly joints. The whole point was the ultimate line is
More
they have
articulate.
more articulation. They got the butterfly joints. Alexa Bliss and the fat guy. What's his name? Brian? No,
Rikishi, not Rikishi.
no. Hun, who's the fat guy with the mask on? Bray Wyatt. Bray Wyatt.
Yeah, yeah.
And they both don't have the someone I know got them early and they're doing a review of them. And they were showing me pictures and I was like, that is not an ultimate.
Yeah, where
garbage.
are my figures? They're in the garage. I have them in a bin right now. Yeah, I have
hands up.
There he is. Like Clint said, we should get a stormtrooper, a goose helmet for your stormtrooper figure.
Well, I'm trying to make a foam mascot head. The whole point of this is I have the shirt, it's on my merch site if anyone wants to get one.
Bro, you got to dress up you should put the goose shirt on the stormtrooper.
Yeah. I got to just dude, I want to make the head. I was going to reach out to I was trying to reach out to freaking animators and none of them got back to me. Like I'm trying to get a short goose fob animation. Everybody's lazy. Listen, people pretend
go on Fiverr.
People pretend to be hustlers on their IG profiles. Lately, I've been trying to reach out to people who make stuff and collaborate. And just like I swear, man, no wonder why everyone goes to China. And you American, you try to collab with people, and people are just lazy, man. No one has the hustle. No one like wants to work for it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I try to take every opportunity that I can. My intros that I had done, the animated intros with my logo. Yeah.
I went on Fiverr. It cost me $5 plus $2 in tax, so under $8, right? I got to pick 3 animations. Guy in Pakistan did it. I ordered it at 8 o'clock at night. I had it by 8 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, well, I want like the 3D animation, which I'm sure
I know what you're looking for. I'm just saying, like, outsource it. Like you have to outsource it because those are the people that are going to do it. There's like, I didn't even know there's a whole culture on Instagram, and I was trying to reach out to some like young kids that seem like they're trying to hustle. Their stories are all like, bro, let's make it, let's do this. I even reached out to a person that was like, I'm getting like the custom rugs or like the big. Yeah. We talked about that.
I reached out to this guy, like, and I'm looking at his Instagram and he's like late and he's like, oh, I'm doing, and it's just like, bro, is everybody just a piece of garbage? Like, I don't know. I'm trying to you want to give work to people, but then like people don't appreciate it.
People don't want to work.
Yeah. I don't know, man.
The guy at my pizza shop, he's always looking for work. He always needs people at the counter. He always needs counter help.
Yeah. Dude, Jersey, you drive down Route 9, every store is like, please, we need help.
Cardboard.
We need help, please. Oh,
there's
no, I'm talking about the
literally on the corner of the plaza of every store in that plaza says help wanted, and a guy's standing there with the sign. Get your ass in there and apply for a job.
Dude, I'm looking at Fiverr right now. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to reach out to some Indian.
That's what I told you. Look at Fiverr, dude. Fiverr is the way to go. Yeah. Now, I've always hated the idea of Fiverr as a graphic designer myself.
Yeah, they usually just steal things from. Who cares? As long as it makes it happen.
It's undermining the work that you do as a graphic designer, right?
Yeah.
Logo design should not cost $5. Logo design is your brand. It is your company. It's the face of your company. Logo design costs $200 to $500 for logos. Well,
I've been there, right? And I've been doing, I've been a graphic designer.
That's what I mean.
I've worked with people. But what I learned over the years was nobody but other artists understand what goes into stuff, and people don't even care. So that's why everyone phones it in. That's why people phone stuff in, because no one, the people that are hiring you don't care, and they don't even know. So it's like, that's why it's just a vicious cycle.
Yep. It's the truth though. That's it. That's why I've always been against Fiverr, just because the principle of the idea of, something that should cost hundreds of dollars. People are just doing it like that. And they build a template. They put their shit in the template. they charge $5 and they do 100 of them and they make $500.
Hey, you know what, man? If it gets the job done, I'm all for it.
Yep.
I will do.
So that's what I'm saying. So you kind of have to. So for your animation, I would definitely reach out to somebody in Fiverr. I got a guy who does thrifting, right?
Yeah.
And he does all this thrifting stuff, and he's got he had animations made on Fiverr. He had NFT made. I was like, dude, no one's buying your NFT.
Yeah, I don't even want to get into that.
But people will buy his NFT because it's really nice. The design's really good. But I don't know. I don't know enough about NFTs to be.
You know what it is? It's just like, look, it's like selling Pokemon cards right now. You just got to be the last. You got to get out before the last person gets stuck with the thing. So like it's like Beanie Babies, right? There's people who were selling Beanie Babies when they were popular, and like some people were selling them for like $500, $1,000.
There's a thing on. There's a documentary.
Yeah.
You know it?
I heard people talking about it on a show, but I think I found the 3D guy that I think Goose Fava is going to look really cool in.
Oh, you found a guy?
I think I found the guy already. Oh,
awesome.
And he's from it. He's definitely Indian.
Oh yeah,
he's definitely Indian. Let's see. Where's he from?
Is his name Jim?
Oh yeah. They always. Oh, Pakistan. There we go.
I told you Pakistan. That's the guy who did mine. He was Pakistani, and he blew it out of the park, man.
I love it, bro. You know what? Sorry, you young hustlers making your way in the 3D printing freaking world. So annoying, dude. So, and then you know what? I knew I was doomed when I emailed him, and I got an email back late, right? Like really late. And he was like, wrote the word "you" with like the letter U, like, yeah. And I was like, oh yeah, it's over. This is over. So,
this is my guy.
Sheesh.
Oh man.
Oh, look at this one. Starting at $30. This guy's like, I don't even care.
Yeah, some of them, when I was looking at the animations, some of them were I was like, no, I only want to pay $5. This is Fiverr. I don't want to pay more than $5.
Yeah.
But you get what you pay for, right? So if I wanted to pay $20, I could have gotten like custom animation, like whatever I wanted.
Yeah.
The one that I paid for, the guy had 85 templates, and I had to go through and pick 3 of the 85 that I wanted to use. But I'm fine with that. They're good. Even though they're templates, it's my logo, right?
Yeah.
So no one else is going to have it.
Yeah, exactly. And it's like, if I get somebody, it's going to be my character. So even if he reuses it, like he'll probably you could change things or whatever.
Yeah.
That's
like
cool.
He might have a template and that he can just throw Goose Faba,
a head onto
model.
I have the 3D
frame.
rendering of the head, so you could just throw that on a person's body. I don't care. Whatever you make it look good. It doesn't matter. I want to tell, if it tells the story, then it's good.
If the 3D sculpt is already made, the animation is simple. You can wireframe that 3D sculpt, and you can make his mouth move, his eyes move.
Well, he doesn't do anything. He doesn't move, so it's.
Because it's just a mask, right?
The lore, I don't know. The lore is iffy, so
the lore is iffy.
It's like let's not cement everything in yet. Like it's because sometimes I want him to blink, but then also sometimes it's like he's not blinking, and it's like it's a mask. But then is it? And I think it's almost like it's a mystery. So
it's a mystery.
Yeah.
For me, Star Wars was The Last Jedi.
I love The Last Jedi.
I know, it's the best. So we got some Star Wars here. So the only Star Wars to me is George's Star Wars. And then Briscoe joins in, says, for me, Star Wars is 77 to 97. And then Dick Tuna jumps in with the Jar Jar Binks.
Now, I'm the wrong guy. I like Jar Jar. So I like Jar Jar, and I really like Phantom Menace. So
Phantom Menace is good. Have you been watching the terrible you stink. Have you been watching Book of Boba?
You kidding me? No way.
I haven't.
You can't pay me. You can't pay me to watch that.
But I hear the past 2 episodes with The Mandalorian have been really good.
No. Listen, you should never be cheering for. People wanted Boba in the Mandalorian, and then now in the Mandalorian, people want Boba. That that's not a good sign of a healthy brand.
Yep.
It's dude, it's so stupid. I see people. It's all about like, look who's gonna pop up. Look who's gonna pop up, and it's like it's just trash. I mean, if people like it, good for them. But to me, it's over. I don't care at all.
It's just they took a ruthless bounty hunter who's
Made him
known for
cry,
being just a
made him get beat
ruthless
up. Yeah.
asshole,
Yeah.
and they gave him feelings. Like
They made him
no,
get beat up and undermined, and no, I'm
Yeah.
okay. Boba Fett fell into that pit, and that's it.
so I mean, like, did he go in that pit and he had time to reflect on himself?
No.
Like maybe
No,
I was an
thank you.
asshole. Maybe I should change my ways.
No, there's a way you can do that, but you don't make it's not, and that's why I'm not watching it, because it's no. I don't recognize
He's
it.
the newest Disney princess.
Yeah. I don't even, honestly, I just don't care. I'm really in like a full just me and creating stuff mode. I don't unless it's Korean. Listen, if Boba Fett was Korean, we'd be watching. Listen, if the Korean people took over Star Wars, we'd be getting a awesome Star Wars, dude. They do things that American shows and movies have not done in a decade, dude. There's gore, there's smoking, there's freaking just, it's just really cool, man. It reminds me of, they're probably inspired by our old media, and now it's just new media. It's for nobody.
It's just getting to them now.
Yeah.
I always used to joke. I had a friend that was Russian, and we always used to joke like 80s music was just starting to get popular in Russia, like in the 2000s, because they were so behind in the times.
Yeah. Well, listen, when in the 2000s, Jersey was, because my dad lived here, and I would come from New York to New Jersey, and all the kids on the block in Jersey, they were always like a year late to things that were popular in New York.
In New York, yeah.
Like when everyone was getting tape ups, like the fade haircuts.
Yeah.
It didn't get to Jersey for like a year. And the kids I knew would go to Staten Island to get their haircuts,
to get their fades.
And like, it was just funny seeing things. Like, it took like a year to get to Jersey for things. It was pretty funny.
And then when you'd go to like the mall in Jersey, everybody would look at you like you were like, oh, like who's this kid think he is?
Yeah, it was, Jersey was there. Yeah, Jersey was definitely very hickish. Now I feel like Jersey's just like New York light.
It really is.
A lot of people you'll scare off Rocco off the stream. Yeah. Well, my phone, my computer's almost dead, and so I wasn't planning on staying on here too long. So.
Rocco.
Yeah.
Clint, why don't you come join the stream?
Yeah, Clint, why don't you jump on? I'm probably gonna get off. We were watching for 3 hours. I'm gonna stretch. I'm gonna eat some stuff, and
we'll have another pizza muffin.
Yeah, because we have to finish. I think we're on the last episode, and whether Hun wants to or not, we're watching it tonight. So,
what's the show again?
I'm saying it feels like we're on the last episode. All of Us Are Dead. It's a Korean show, and it's the best thing. Screw Boba Fett. Watch the Korean shows.
That's my one show again.
All of Us Are Dead.
All of Us Are Dead. That's it.
And
I know you're at work, Clint.
Dude, I'm telling you, let's watch it. And yeah, I refused Boba Fett's new face looking like a ball sack. And on that note, dude, thank you for having me on. I always
thank you for coming out, brother. I appreciate you as always.
Listen, on Thursdays, you could just send a link. Like, and then if I see it, and I could jump in if you want. I'm saying, like, you don't even have to.
It's always an open invite. I tell everybody, open invite, man. You guys want to come in, hang out?
I got to get Manny on here or Joe one day.
Bring them on, man. More the merrier. I can have up to 10 people. It'll be a shit show, but let's do it.
Could be fun. All right. Well, dude, thank you. And hopefully I see you tomorrow.
Brother.
Peace, guys.
Have a good night.
I don't even know how to. Oh, here we go. Bye, guys.
There you go. Just hit the X. There he goes. Rocco the Great, everybody. Go follow him on Instagram. Get him back up to his 11,000 followers. I think everybody in here probably already follows Rocco. But if you don't, check him out. He's got good stuff. Ducky wants to get in here. Let's get you in here, Crimson. Invite. Copy. Instagram. Ducky. Message. Send. There you go, Ducky. Come on in. I know. I'm going down to one. I have 11 people. I'm going down to one now that Rocco's gone. Definitely. Everyone's dropping like flies. You can be my one, Clint. I know you won't even stay. Loyalty. Do I have any TMNT cartoon stuff? Manny, I don't. Oh, well, I do. I have the traditional turtles, right? So I've got the Foot Soldier. So I got Foot Soldier. And then I haven't painted the white lettering yet, but I've got the regular turtles that I'll make the white lettering up there. And then I've got over here somewhere, I've got a black and white turtles. So those are my turtles things that I currently offer. I know you do, Sam. I know you're always here, brother. Sam, Gary, I know. I'm just busting chops. I know a lot of you guys do come here for me and do come here to hang out and have a good time. Oh, there's Crimson. Add to stream. What's going on, brother?
Hey, how's it going?
Good, man. How about you?
Pretty good. Am I coming through all right?
Yeah, I hear you all loud and clear.
I was trying to flag you guys down before Rocco left. I might be able to help out with building that Goosefaba head.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I've got a little bit of experience doing some costumes and stuff, and I've done some work with foam and whatnot. So
okay, is Foam Smith?
A little bit. If you ever looked at some of my older stuff on my IG, there's a costume I did for my nephew for Halloween the year before last.
Yep.
Yeah. So I mean, I've got a little bit of skills with that.
All right. Yeah, so that'd be cool. Yeah, it's just yeah. We'll get Rocco back on next time. I'm sorry, just having so many people on right now is just kind of turns into a cluster.
Yeah, I get that.
So, but I definitely wanted to get you in. But next time, as you know, right now I'm just trying to knock out a lot of content for a lot of signs for ZoloCon.
Yeah,
and then after ZoloCon is ToyCon. I've got at the end of the month.
Mm-hmm.
And somebody asked me if I was going to come do. There's a toy show over by you.
Yeah, in Woodbury.
Woodbury, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't even know about that one. So
yeah, so somebody asked me if I was going to come do the Woodbury show on the 19th, and I was like, damn, if I didn't have 2 gigantic shows back to back at the beginning and the end of the month, I definitely would come over to Woodbury. But because I've got the 2 shows beginning of the month and the end of the month, I literally have 2.5 weeks between those 2 shows to kind of refill any inventory that I need for ToyCon.
Oh no, I hear you. I mean,
so I got to keep.
We never get to do back-to-back shows.
Yeah, I got to keep my inventory solid right now. In case, well, in case I need it.
I mean, you always hope for a blowout, but
yeah. Well, I know I'm going to have a blowout, right? So, I mean, I had a blowout at ToyCon in November. So. And from what I understand, ZoloCon makes ToyCon look like a flea market, like a garage sale.
Nice.
So I'm really, trying to bring as much stuff as I can. And then whatever's left over will be great at ToyCon. I'm definitely going to have to refill, though. Like, I'm trying to have enough that I don't have to refill and I can just live off of my inventory.
But it never works that way. It
never works. It's not going to work out that way.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to get my most popular signs, have at least a dozen or more of them. It's crazy right now. I'm just trying to knock out as much inventory as I can and see what I can, get done. So I can't do any other shows in between those 2 in March.
Yeah. Action Customs is asking if you'll be at New Jersey ToyCon.
Where's Action Customs? Yeah, I'm going to be at ToyCon. Yes, sir. March 26th and 27th.
Is that the one that's in Pennsylvania?
No, that's in Wayne. Toy-Con's in Wayne. Zolocon's Pennsylvania.
Okay. Because you were saying that there was one in PA, and you were wondering about hopping down to see the Nerd Mall.
Yeah.
Which one's
that's
that
the one. That's Zolocon. That's at the Fuge in
Okay.
Warminster.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I've got a show February 27th in Swedesboro. It's South Jersey Nerd Fest.
Yeah, nice.
That's actually the same show that I met Jude at. And that's how we connected back in 2020.
Oh, nice.
Just before the shutdowns took effect, we met.
Right.
And so our tables are going to be set up right next to his. We spoke to the coordinator earlier today, and they're going to set us up right next to each other because
That's great when you have the opportunity to say where you want to sit or who you want to be next to. That's great.
Yeah, well, we picked our spot. We were like, we want to be in that corner, and we went Jude right next to us, and they're like, okay. I was like, all right, because we produce metal and wood prints of his artwork.
That's what I mean. You have a collaboration, so the fact that you can be next to each other and show off your collaborations, and that's phenomenal.
Yeah, actually, let me show you. I got this was a fresh metal print of some of Jude's work.
Oh man,
it's got a nice shine to it.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
So
that's great.
The Bounty Hunters.
Yeah. He does good work.
He really does. And it's really awesome that we get to work with him and kind of spread the art around because, like, you know, I mean, he's only one guy. There's only so much he can do. So to be able to...
That's what I'm saying. That's me too. You know, like somebody asked me if I would come up and do Fan Expo in Boston. Right. And I'm like, Fan Expo is like, it's like Boston's version of New York Comic Con, right? Like they've got, you know, celebrities, the whole 9 yards. So like, I'm like, listen, like I'm one guy, you know, those cons are expensive. Like New York Comic Con, the cheapest booth was $2,000.
Yeah.
All the way in the back. And you can't have a bad booth at Comic Con. Everybody goes to every booth. Right?
Yeah. I mean, how many tens of thousands of people go through there?
Exactly. So you don't really have there's no bad booth. There's no bad area at Comic Con, but $2,000 is a lot of money.
Oh yeah.
So that was my weekend at ToyCon in November, which for me is gigantic. That's huge for me. I'm selling $20 signs.
Yeah.
You know, I'm one guy selling these for $20 a pop. So making a couple grand in a weekend is sweet. But if I go to some place like Boston, pay, you know, over $1,000 probably for the weekend, plus a hotel room, you know, it's like I just went up there to just make a name for myself, basically.
Yeah, we actually in October, it was the South Jersey Geek Fest Fall Edition. And it was actually the Geek Fest Fair. So it's basically because of COVID, they did a downscaled version that they do in the parking lot of the Nerd Mall.
Oh, okay.
And at best, a dozen vendors.
Wow.
And
that's a small show.
Well, we did our very best show ever.
Right.
In this parking lot with a dozen other vendors around us.
That's awesome.
And I think we did our best show ever because there were only a dozen other vendors, and we offer so many different bizarre items.
Yep.
Because one of our little catchphrases is because you didn't know it existed.
Yeah, that's what people say about mine too. They're like, there's something that you didn't know you needed.
Mm-hmm. And I mean, we do a mix. We do novelty items and handmade goods. So there's some stuff that we order to kind of like fill in the gaps, and then the stuff that we make. And like, so we got a whole bunch of stuff in, actually something you'd get a kick out of. Gotta find it here.
Sam, yes, actually I was going to mention you, Sam. I think this was your idea, was having the white on yellow flash. So that did come out very nice. Thank you for the suggestion.
So we just got these in on order, and it's something I think you would appreciate, being that you are probably the biggest Spider-Man fan I know of.
Is that Venom?
That's a Venom pocket watch.
Is that a timepiece? That's a pocket watch?
Yes, sir.
What's the inside look? Okay, nice.
Plain on the inside.
All right. Still, that's really cool.
My favorite is probably this one.
I have a pocket watch here somewhere. Here it is. This thing died a long time ago. What's that? Oh, that's cool. A Mario block.
And this one does have something special inside.
That is cool. Yeah, that's nice. I've got this one. You can see what it is.
Very nice. Very nice.
This is a
Vault 111.
Yep. That's a
nice. Nice.
Also pretty plain. It's like the Venom one. But it actually goes nice because of the whole idea of Fallout, you know, being like a vintage steampunk thing, you know?
Yeah, absolutely.
So,
and I mean, we got a whole bunch of new stuff in on order. We got, like, if we got any fans of Doctor Who, we've got a Time Lord pocket watch.
Hold on, where's my, I need a piece of cord here. Fan Expo in Canada. It's very lame. Why is it lame, Briscoe? You don't have celebrities or anything there? The watch is cool. I do. I love Fallout as well, Briscoe. That's a cool watch. I got it online years ago. I forgot where. It was one of those like promotional things, just pay shipping. So I paid $5 for the shipping of it. I thought it was a scam. And then like 4 weeks later, the watch showed up. There we go. Put the cord on there. We got
nice
our Orin necklace.
Now that one was done with a UV resin machine,
yes.
Right? Nice.
Yeah, so these are resin. These are 3D printed resin. Bring it up to the high def cam. That is so for some reason out of focus. All right.
Technology.
Figure. But yeah, these things were really fun to make. Is my camera lens dirty? Wiki.
I don't know that your fingertips gonna clean it.
Yeah, my fingertips. I got acetone, so there's no grease on my fingers.
They're also dry and cracked.
Yeah, pretty much.
Like, oh, look.
I know.
Gotta moisturize. It puts the lotion on the fingertips.
Yeah, like at the end of the night, I literally washed my hands in acetone and they were just white.
Yeah.
Like I could set my hands on fire.
You give it and you watch your fingerprints blow away.
But yeah, man, these Orin amulets are so great. Like I didn't know they were going to be so popular online. I wanted to take like a dozen of them with me to the toy show. I've got like 4 left. I have to make more now.
Yeah, we were going to source some metal cast ones.
Oh yeah,
to try and sell. But I mean, those yours look so much better.
Well, that's the thing. Like people are asking like how heavy they are. Are they metal? And I'm like, they're not metal, but they look it. And then like I had my one friend like last week during the stream, she got hers. And then I just got a random PayPal. I was like, oh, I got random PayPal during my stream. Like who's buying stuff without like asking me to buy first? Usually people ask, don't just send me money. And it was her. And she said, I have to order 2 more necklaces because my husband took mine and my good friend wants one now because it's light. It's easy to wear and everything. It doesn't hold your neck down.
Yeah.
So, I don't have any Harry Potter stuff, Action Customs. I'm not opposed to making Harry Potter stuff, but no one has commissioned any Harry Potter stuff yet. I think Crimson Ducky has some Harry Potter stuff he's getting right now.
Yeah, I'm looking for come on. It's just a problem. You have too much stuff.
It's in there somewhere.
Yeah, somewhere. Come on. No. Oh, I see it.
I can't remember which one of these syringes I used for glow in the dark and which one I just used for white.
We've got these in both silver and
that's cool.
Gold.
That's cool. There you go, Action Customs. Check that out. That's pretty cool right there for the Harry Potter fan.
Yep. They just came in today.
Nice. Fresh off the truck.
Yes, sir.
What do you charge for those pocket watches?
Those ones are 20. The Mario ones are 25. They literally cost more from the manufacturer.
Sure. Yeah. That's fair. I actually, before I said it, I said if he says anything over 25, that's like in my head, if he says anything over 20 or 25, like that's gonna be too expensive. But
yeah,
that's the perfect price point. $20 to $25 is a perfect price point. His IG is the same, Crimson Ducky.
Yes, yeah. Just hit me up there if and we can work it out. Yeah, and I mean, we don't charge. We're still getting our store set up, so
I'm working on a store too. I'm looking into e-commerce right now. I'm working on with Shopify.
Yeah, we have a Shopify website, but it's not launched yet because I'm still working out the shipping and stuff.
Yeah, me too.
So I can work that out with you. For something like that, it's probably like you're not international, are you? Action
Customs, I don't think I think he's US.
If you're US, it's probably like $3 for shipping or something like that.
At the most I've seen shipping prices, went up as of October, February 1st.
Right? Again? They went up again?
So as of February 1st, shipping prices have gone up. But I think the most I've shipped so far, I just put out 9 packages today, and the highest one was $4.80.
Yeah.
That was for a 6 ounce. That was for a 6 ounce package.
Well, for the most part, it's cubic dimensions.
It's size, yeah.
Yeah. The weight doesn't start kicking in until you get into pounds.
Yes. Well, no, actually, it's by every 4 ounces is an increase.
Oh, really?
Yes. Didn't know that. Every 4 ounces is a price increase.
Yeah, I mean,
it's minimal. It's literally like 30 cents.
Yeah.
But it is a price increase.
Yeah.
Then when you hit 1 pound, you can no longer ship first class. It has to be priority mail.
Okay. Yeah, we ran into some stuff because you remember our mugs. These bad boys, they weigh a little bit of something, and we were shipping them all over the country.
Oh yeah.
So those are running like $8 or $9. But once you get up into that, you can also get like a prepaid box, which you can have up to like 40 pounds or something.
Yep.
But we're working it out. And that's the only thing holding up our store. I mean, I've got the design done. It looks good. It's just a matter of figuring out the shipping, because the shipping is not particularly user friendly. Like it doesn't seem to be that I can just go to each item and set the price.
So what I did, you can do it by, I'm trying to remember how I did it. Trying to remember now. I just started messing with it because I always do. If you buy more than 2 items, for me, if you buy $40 worth, you get free US shipping from me. But also my signs and stuff only weigh like 2 ounces, so they're very light. So in your case, I'm not sure how you would, because you have a lot of different items at different weights.
Oh yeah.
My stuff is all very similar weight. So I'm not quite sure how that would work actually for yours. I'm sorry. But for me, I set it so that, you can select shipping. But if your order is more than $40 in the US, you'll get free US shipping. And then I set it for international, that I can take, because I always try to cover a little bit of international shipping for people to make it easier.
Yeah.
So if international shipping is like $28, I'll put it down to like 25. Like I try to round it down,
That makes sense.
So I did it with the Shopify, that if it's international and you've spent X amount of dollars, it'll take like 15% off of your total.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah, I mean, our stuff is
how I
so
work it. But
varied.
again, since you have so many different items at different weights, I'm not quite sure how that would.
Yeah, I mean, think about the size of one of the zapper lamps.
I know.
You got that, and then we have the sheet metal, which it's not very heavy, but it's
flat.
very long.
It's a size thing, yeah.
And then like actually something else we got a refill. We've been selling these like hotcakes at the Nerd Mall. We just got our refill in. We've got functional ceramic.
Oh, ocarinas. Nice. Oh, they're ceramic too?
Yep.
That's awesome.
I can't play one. It's functional. But
Play Sora's song right now.
I cannot.
Come on.
I cannot. I am terrible. I'm terrible at this. We do, however, sell a Tabs songbook that we created for it.
Your mission, and you should choose to accept it, is to learn at least 3 little songs from the ocarina.
I can't.
You have to learn. You have to, because you know how many more you will sell if you can play something at the show.
Well, that's my business partner's job. He's actually a musician, so it's his job to learn the song.
So you have somebody that's capable of playing.
Yes.
Okay. That's my thing, right? You can't have ocarinas and not have somebody go.
So we got these songbooks. We put them together. They're on a nice premium parchment paper.
That's nice.
Gives you all the finger holds. I think there's like 30 or something songs. There's a whole song list.
Now what's the package with the ocarina and the music?
Package deal for the ocarina and the music is $28.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
I was going to say, I was thinking like 35 to 40.
Yeah, well, we only ever do the package at shows, really.
Mm-hmm.
So normally it's $8 for the book and $25 for the ocarina.
Okay.
So
you package them together.
Yeah, and then bring it down to 28. So
that's
you save
fantastic.
A couple bucks.
I'm tempted to get one, man.
And we have a second songbook. I don't have any made up. I got to find a new paper because the paper I had, I haven't been able to find it at a reasonable price. Because I always do premium paper, something special.
Yeah, of course.
And that one,
printer paper.
Yeah, and that one is a video game theme songbook.
Okay.
So yeah, I mean, we got different stuff
like
going
some
on.
Mega Man or something in there, and
yeah, some Mega Man. Trying
Double
to remember
Dragon,
everything.
Contra.
Let me see if I can pull this up. I can read off what we got in there. Where did I put it? I got too many files.
So this is another commission. The same guy that commissioned Looney Tunes also wants a Hasbro sign.
I'll have to find it. Next time I'm on,
Yeah.
I don't know where I put it right now.
No problem.
But yeah, so I mean, the ocarinas are a sourced item, but then we have a handmade item.
Yeah.
That is in conjunction and inspired by. But yeah, so we get a kick out of that. We're huge Zelda fans.
Oh yeah.
So actually something I've been working on, let me go grab that. We did one before and I prototyped it and the cost involved was so immense that I couldn't actually sell it and expect to get what I needed out of it. So what we did is we auctioned it or raffled it.
Yeah.
And we made more money than what we would have had to sell it for.
That's the way to do it, man.
Let me get come on. Sorry, I'm actually in my work. Luckily, my workshop is off like 5 feet from my other work area. Because I got a full woodworking workshop next to my print shop area.
That's awesome. That's my goal for my next house. I want to have a full wood shop. I hate having to take my table saw off my shelf, take it outside, set up the bench when I just want to cut a piece of trim.
Yeah.
I want a tabletop. I want my chop saw. Like I want my drill press. I want everything accessible.
Yeah.
I need like a 12 by 24 shop.
Ours is probably a 12 by 30.
Nice.
Okay. It might not fit in screen. So here we have a nice, it's still getting put together and finished.
Yeah.
So we do this treasure chest on the top. I do my artwork inlay using creating basically a lacquer decal, Triforce. And then on the inside back wall, right inside, I do a little secret. I do the crest from the first Zelda game on the back wall.
Oh, wow.
And then for this next one, we're going to do a gold pressed velvet lining for the bottom with a gold Triforce. That's
nice. So that's gonna look awesome. I got one of those treasure chests from I think it was like Michael's or AC Moore back in the day. And I painted it all up, made it look like a real like a pirate's treasure chest, you know, like I did gold on the outside with the filigrees and everything, and did like a real like nice wood, like fake wood grain and everything. And my wife uses it as a teacher. That's her treasure box for her kids, for her students.
Yeah, we actually from Michael's, we got a bunch of those little ones. We just did some finish on them, and then we filled them with just some acrylic gems, actually crushed glass, but
you know, it'd be cool if you did something like with those small ones. I know it's a niche product, but if you made them into a jewelry box, right?
Yeah, and that's actually how we sold some of them plain. We sold them as little tiny jewelry boxes without.
But if you had the cushion, it just if you actually had a cushion in there with the little felt on there, like some purple felt or whatever, that you could put a ring or earrings or something in, or a necklace. You know,
we end up with velvet remnants from our dice trays, so that'd be a good thing to use those remnants on.
Absolutely, reuse them. Yeah, those little scraps that you would normally throw out. Yeah, hold on to that stuff.
Yeah,
definitely. That's awesome, man. I love all your stuff. You got great stuff.
We try.
Do you do dice towers as well?
We have prototype dice towers, but we haven't locked in anything yet because it'd be perfectly easy to make solid built dice towers, but nobody would buy them because they're too bulky.
Yeah, you need something that collapsible.
Yeah, and we're having trouble finding the right balance of wood size and thickness and magnets. So it's something we're working on. We might be trying to do ones that snap together puzzle like.
Okay.
Because we will be getting a 40-watt CO2 laser very soon.
That's my goal this year.
Well, our friends over at the Nerd Mall have one, and they haven't done anything with it, and so they're talking about maybe letting us take control of it, and then when they need something,
dude, absolutely.
You know,
that's awesome.
Symbiotic, because they've had it for months and they haven't done anything.
Partnership, that's great, dude.
Yeah, I don't know a whole lot about it. I do know it's a water-cooled 40-watt CO2 laser, so it's not the most powerful, but it's probably got enough.
But it'll cut through 1/4-inch acrylic.
Hey, that's all I need.
I want to go through 1/4-inch acrylic.
Yeah, I want to do some acrylic NES cartridge stands.
Oh yeah, nice.
I want to do some of them up. Do maybe like some gold backed acrylic and do like a Zelda logo, and then
nice.
We actually, that reminds me, we wanted to talk to you about having some parts made up for an item we want to make. We wanted some, I don't know the exact size, but we wanted some bullet bills made up.
Okay.
Because we want to do a shadow box in case of emergency break glass zapper, and then we wanted like 5 or 6
little
bullet bill
bills?
cartridges.
Yeah.
And maybe some magic mushrooms or blocks.
What I would suggest for that, right, is I can make a few bullet bills for you, whatever. But probably would be best to cast them.
Okay.
Right. So I don't know. Do you do any silicone casting or resin, acrylic resin, or anything like that?
I haven't, but I'm familiar with it and been wanting to try it. Actually, I ordered these with that exact intent, and they were just they were too small.
Oh yeah.
Little bullet bill magnets.
That's too small for a zapper?
Yeah. Hold on.
Let me
grab a zapper.
How many zappers do you have on hand?
I don't know, about a dozen,
That's
maybe
great.
more. I've actually got 3 or 4 of them that are like midway zapper lamp production. So like they've got the zapper lamp guts put into them, and I just have to finish wiring them.
That's great.
Yeah, I actually ordered, I think I told you this last time, I ordered 20 of them from GameStop for $2 a piece, and they shipped them in 7 separate boxes.
Oh my God, yeah.
And they only charged me $7 shipping.
That's great.
Yeah, somebody got fired. So here's
The
Zapper.
world needs an N64 acrylic display so you can put them facing forward to see the artwork.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good idea.
So this needs to be just about 25% larger, I think.
Okay, I see it. Yeah.
And maybe without the arms, but just the eyes.
Just, yeah, no arms. That's what I'm saying. Just the eyes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think, honestly, I think it would be faster and better just to have the mold, and then plus, since it's got a flat bottom, it'll be super easy to mold that.
Yeah.
And then you mold it in black acrylic or black resin, and then just paint the white eyes on it, and the cost production is going to be so much better.
Yeah.
And the quality, and for that matter as well, because resin, the 3D printed resin is good, but it's costly. It costs $40 for a kilogram for a bottle, basically.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so it's a little costly. And second of all, I wouldn't want to print those solid because A, it would cost a lot in material. And if I hollowed it, then it could become brittle. And if it drops, it would break, right? So that's the other side.
You would make us a master, and then we can make silicone molds, and we'd get probably 100 silicone molds before it was an issue.
Before it starts to deteriorate, because again, it's such a simple mold.
Yeah.
You know? So my buddy Bob, who does Burke Art, and his thing is he does glow in the dark artwork. He makes magnets as well, and he gave me some of them. He does glow in the dark magnets. So what I do for him is I get not this one, but I did a Michael Myers one where I took Michael Myers' face, like an actual head sculpt.
Yeah.
And I cut the head sculpt in half, so it's just the mask and like the head. And then he molded it, and then he puts his glow in the dark resin in it and makes glow in the dark magnets with them.
Random piece of information, side note, and I'm not sure if it's 100% true, but I heard that the Michael Myers mask is actually a Captain Kirk
Shatner
mask. Yeah.
Yep. It's not a mask. It was a face mold for, I forgot what movie William Shatner was doing, but they made a face sculpt of it because they needed it for a prosthetic.
Yeah.
And I forgot the exact story of how it came to be for Halloween, but it is confirmed that it is definitely a face sculpt of William Shatner.
I always get a kick out of that.
Yep.
Yeah. But yeah, so awesome. We'll work out something and have you make up some master molds for us. Maybe I don't think it would be too hard for us to do that, and maybe get some mushrooms. Some mushrooms, and maybe even some blocks, because they wouldn't be hard to paint if we got them, if I poured them in the right colors.
That's what I mean. If you print the bricks in a gold or an orange or whatever, and then you just paint on the brown question mark or gold question mark, whatever color scheme you want to use, you know?
Yeah.
Super easy to do. Super easy.
And did I show you
if you start with the base color and you just have to paint the highlight color, very, very, it's not very time consuming.
Yeah. Did I show you the bob-ombs that we built?
No, but that would be awesome. That would be another awesome sculpt to do, a bob-omb.
Let me see if I've got. You'll appreciate this because you make stuff by hand as well. Oh, damn! Is that the only one I have left? No, I should have one more because this one's damaged. My headset keeps going in and out. This one's damaged. Where's my other one?
Frisco needs a lighter. So this is my new Silver Hawks. This is I did a Silver Hawks in the past, but this is the new version with the hawk on top, which I've not done before. So with my larger printer now, I'm able to do larger prints. So I threw the hawk back in there. So when this base coat of white dries, I will be going over it with silver chrome, and this is going to look awesome.
It looks really good. So this I have to reattach, but
hold on, let me take a look. What do you got? Oh yeah, that's great.
And he's even got the wind up.
Mm-hmm.
And he's 100% handmade.
Really?
Well, from parts and stuff. So it's a ping pong ball.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's parts. He's pieced together. Yeah.
I used home bake oven clay to make the topper and the feet.
Okay. Oh.
What did I use? I think I used Mod Podge to give a stiff wick for the fuse, and then I actually singed it.
Yeah.
And then for this, I couldn't source wind-up keys at a reasonable price.
Yeah.
So I got a metal rod and I sliced it, and then this is actually bike chain pieces.
Oh, that's clever.
And that makes the bob-ombs.
If you didn't tell me any different, I would say that was a perfect wind-up key.
Yeah. The only problem is that they take a lot to make. So.
Oh yeah, of course.
I couldn't even price them to sell them. Like I was I don't know what to charge. Like I think we ended up selling them for like $8 or $9 a piece.
Yeah.
But
your time, it's the materials aren't expensive, but your time is you need to value your time.
Dick Tuna, really? Gotta have a good stiff wick.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, Tuna.
Nothing like a stiff wick.
Oh yeah. Oh, Star Wars signs. Look, I know there's a lot of hate going on for Star Wars right now, but I still love it.
There's only hate because of the Book of Boba Fett, but Star Wars will never die.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I gotta say, I actually today I watched the latest 2 episodes of the Book of Boba Fett.
Yeah.
And I enjoyed them thoroughly, but they weren't anything to do with Boba Fett, really.
No, they were the Mandalorian.
Yeah.
That's why everybody liked these last 2 episodes. Because
I love
the Mando in them.
I love the Mandalorian, and I was hoping like the Book of Boba Fett has been kind of almost cringy.
Yeah.
Just because I'm like, who is this guy? Because like it doesn't make any sense. Yeah. The crawling out of the Sarlacc was awesome, and it was like, yes, and then it was like, but why is he all touchy-feely?
Why does he have feelings now?
Yeah, if he has feelings, they should be of rage.
Yeah.
But he's all calm and like, we will win their loyalty with respect.
No,
Iron Fist. Come on.
Yep. That's not how. That's what I said. Like, did he have time to reflect while he was in the Sarlacc pit? Like,
well, you got to think. I mean, the Sarlacc pit to where he meets Mando, it's been 5 years.
Yeah.
So he definitely, and then so all of the Book of Boba Fett minus flashbacks is 5 or 6 years post Sarlacc.
Mm-hmm.
So he definitely had some time to learn and reflect and whatnot. But it's like, I don't feel like he would have gone so quietly.
Yeah, I haven't. Truth be told, I haven't watched any of it yet, just because A, I haven't had time. B, I haven't heard good things about it. And C, if I do watch it, I'll just wait until the whole series is over and I'll binge it on a weekend. That's what I did with Mandalorian. Actually, I waited until season 2 was over. And then I watched both seasons of Mandalorian like in a weekend.
Yeah. And I mean, I don't hate the Book of Boba Fett. I just don't understand it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it's great. There are parts where I throw my hands up and I go, what is going on here? But it's still not as bad as some of the stuff we've gotten. So. Oh yeah.
I mean, it's not as bad as the last 3 episodes we got.
They don't exist.
Boba was listening to Elliot Smith in the Sarlacc pit. That's where he got his feelings from.
And now Boba is emo.
Pin that one.
Nice.
That's
Very
great.
nice. But yeah, so we also have a ton of other projects going on around here, new stuff.
So when's your next show? Is that the one that's in
February? Yeah.
February. Okay. Well, we're in February. What date? 26th?
27th.
27th. All right.
Yeah. Hopefully we come up with some new stuff, because that's the only way to keep going is new stuff.
Yeah.
We're going to try and make some of those. I'm sure you've seen them, the 8-bit and 16-bit 3D shadow boxes.
Oh yeah, they're cool.
Well, I think that with my vinyl cutter using Contour Cut, I can print the images and then have the machine cut them, and then I just got to glue them together.
That would probably work. Action Customs, thanks for hanging out, brother. Have a great night.
Yeah, hit me up on Instagram. Work. Yeah, I just hope it's accurate enough, and it should be, but I haven't found the image I want to test it out yet. But I ordered up. I got a whole thing of some nice card stock. I got 8.5 by 11 and 11 by 17. So I should be able to do decent size shadow boxes. Actually, today at Michael's, I picked up 2. I got them right here.
I actually was considering it. Like, I was like, if I get a laser cutter, maybe I'll start doing those layered shadow boxes.
Yeah, I picked up these. What are they? 8 by 10. I got 2 of these because at Michael's right now it's buy one get one free, and these things cost $25 by themselves.
Oh wow!
So saved a little money.
Yeah, we're lucky. My wife, as a teacher, we get an additional 15% off at Michael's.
Oh, nice. Also, if you go to the Michael's website, there's always a 20% off.
Oh yeah, made for you. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, it doesn't always, like today it applied to a piece of black cardstock I bought that was like 57 cents because the other stuff I bought was Silhouette branded, and
yeah, certain things like Cricut and Silhouette don't allow discounts on.
Yeah, and normally the stuff that I did buy there, I would buy from my supplier of vinyl. I use a company called 143 Vinyl.
Okay.
Because their prices are phenomenal, and they like ship Johnny on the spot. If you have any issues, they take care of you. I get a 2-foot wide by I think 60-foot long roll of permanent vinyl for I think it's like $25.
That's great.
Yeah, and I use that to make stencils to do.
I got to use that card place. That you just reminded me. I got to order cards for ZoloCon. Just reminded me. Thank you. I got to use that place that you sent me.
Of course. Yeah, their prices were really good. Did I show you the cards?
Yeah, that's what I mean. That's when you said 143 Vinyl. I remember that the other place was a similar. It was like
the Got Print.
What?
Gotprint.com.
Yeah, Got Print. Yeah. So I was actually my wife needed stuff from Staples, and I'm placing the Staples order, and I said, oh, I'll order cards, but then you just reminded me of the cards from that guy, so I was like, oh, I got to go to that guy instead. Yeah, I'm super happy with them. The thing that gets me is we put in for a sign, and you remember the sign was dumb cheap too. Yeah.
Like that at that cost, you could do a one-show sign and not feel bad about it.
Yeah, exactly.
But I sent them my file, and it was in the wrong size format, and they kicked it back to me. They're like, we won't print this.
Yeah, you told me that.
Yeah, if you don't update this, we're going to refund your money. And I was like, that's the way to do business.
That's the way to do business, because other places would do it. My wife got when my father-in-law was alive, for Father's Day, she got him a mug with our daughter's pictures on it, for grandparents' day or whatever. And something happened where my wife uploaded it wrong, so the proportions, the ratios were skewed, and the faces, everything's bad about this cup, right? And she got the cup, and everything is bad about it. And we're like, well, why is there no quality control? Why wouldn't somebody catch that and say, hey, this isn't going to print right? Oh, nobody is going to look at that cup and say, this is what this person wants.
Yeah.
Oh,
hey, Briscoe. Would you go away for a while?
Briscoe, what you got? Hello again. Welcome back. Got your lighter? Vin, FYI. See you later, comrade. Boom.
Also, if in the future you guys want stuff done on mugs like that, we do that now.
On what?
If you want an image printed on a mug, we do that now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, dye sublimation prints.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I know. I still need to get with you because I want to get Rocco's goose. He's not on the stream right now. And if anybody ever in here tells Rocco,
I've been keeping it mum. I've been like, shh.
Not you, but these guys down here, the lackeys.
Yeah.
I want to give Rocco a mug with goose on it.
Now, now that I can talk about this a little bit more open here, you want it left-handed, and do you want it to say Goose Faba on it, or do you just want the goose? Like,
I just want the goose, just the goose on it, and I haven't decided yet though if I want to do his cartoon goose or a picture of his action figure goose. So,
well, do you want it etched, or do you want it do you want a mug with the image transfer?
Oh no, I want to etch.
Okay.
So I'll do an actual drawing and outline of the figure.
Okay.
So that won't be a problem. Where's my X-Acto knife?
I mean, if you do both, I'll make 2 mugs. That's fine. That's not a big deal.
So many. I have probably 6 X-Acto knives on my desk somewhere.
I have this little stand. I'll show it to you, and I love it.
I do too. I just never put them back.
But this thing, it looks like some sort of murder torture tool device because it's just a whole bunch of pointy shit.
Yep. Yeah. And they're all pointing up too. That's
this set of tweezers I knocked off my table, and they hit my chair, and they stuck like this in my chair. I was like, "What is happening?" I'm glad my leg wasn't there.
I did that the other day actually. My X-Acto knife rolled off of my desk because my desk is pretty level, but it just has just the slightest pitch because it's a floating desk off the wall.
Oh boy!
So it has just a slight pitch. So if something starts rolling, it will continue rolling. So my X-Acto knife started rolling off, and as it was falling, I was like, ah! And I you move the feet quick, and like, and it stuck right into my floor. I was like, that would have been my foot. That would have sucked.
Yeah.
Ducky is Buffalo Bill, confirmed. Shoot, great big
puts
fat
the
woman.
lotion on the skin.
Give me back my precious. That's great.
Don't worry, right. Dick Tuna. I'm coming for you next.
You're a great big fat woman. Can you help me move this couch? That's great. I just remembered too. I have 2 more signs I want to make for next week. That I just remembered because I was looking back at my where I had that Fallout watch. I actually have a Gears of War cog.
Oh, nice.
So I want to do a Gears of War skull. And I also want to do, because I've been on a Hellboy kick. I've been watching Hellboy. I want to do the BRP. What is it? The Bureau of, I forgot.
Paranormal something or other.
Fist. Yeah, I want to do that.
Speaking of gears, you'll appreciate this.
That look cool.
I got my gear tags right here.
Oh, nice. Yep, I got mine over here. Where are mine? Those are cool. Like if you had the ability to cut metal and you just made gears.
You
know?
I could probably make those. I mean, if I got the right softness of metal, I could get a metal bandsaw blade and I can punch them on my press. I could.
These
probably
are
do
beveled
them
too, though. Like
that wouldn't be hard. I'd hit that one with my belt sander.
Yeah, I guess you could do that.
And then mark them with the laser.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the laser would get all that, the property of the collation of gears.
Mm-hmm.
BRPD, thank you. I thought it was BPRD. That's it.
Now, I believe those tags are NECA, aren't they?
I just didn't know the order of the letters.
Those tags are from NECA, though, aren't they?
Who?
The gear tags. I think I got mine from NECA.
Mine are. I got them from GameStop a long time ago. They might be NECA. I don't know.
Years and years ago.
I had they were a thing for Power Up Rewards members on GameStop.
Okay.
So it was like you could you redeem your Power Ups points, you know, and that was one of the options to redeem my Power Ups points. And I was like, yeah, I'll take those.
Okay. I actually over here I have sitting there an old Gears of War Xbox carrying case for back in the day when you took your Xbox.
Oh yeah. That's awesome. I actually have in my back room, I have my membership to the PlayStation Club.
Oh, wow.
That I've got my certificate, my card, and it came with a binder, a zip, like a CD case, but it would hold 4 games, had my membership card, and in the back was a foam cutout that you can hold 4 memory cards.
Wow.
Yep. Wow. Got that in the back room. That's cool. Like I've been looking at it, I'm like, what am I going to do with this thing? Like, should I just sell it? Like, I don't know. But like, there's just that it's a real piece of nostalgia to that, you know?
Oh, I got one like that. I've got from when I was about 8 years old, I've got a vinyl Ninja Turtles suitcase.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Yeah. Because I mean, my parents, they were separated. So me and my brother had suitcases so we could go see our dad on the, and Ninja Turtle suitcase.
Wow.
Actually, let me grab it and show you.
It's
in pretty good shape.
I know at least a dozen people that would pay you top dollar for that.
I don't think I'll ever get rid of it.
If you ever want to, I'm saying.
Actually, I've got that, and where's the other? Gotta love wireless.
Oh, yeah.
There it is. Whablam.
Oh, there it is. Yeah. Wow, that's in good shape.
And then also to go with it, my very first wallet.
Oh, wow.
Which is in still pristine condition.
Yeah, very good shape.
Yeah. I don't have a whole, like, I love Ninja Turtles. I don't have a whole lot of stuff, but I do have a couple of interesting, like, consumables. Like I got my Ninja Turtle playing cards right here. And then like I have those personal tissues. I have a Ninja Turtles one of those.
Oh, wow.
Just stuff it's like I'm never going to touch this because I want it.
Yep. I've got the same thing. I have the movie the popcorn bucket from the first Spider-Man, the Sam Raimi Spider-Man.
Gotcha. Nice.
I still have the popcorn bucket in my back room there. And in that popcorn bucket, I have it was some kind of drink that had a sports bottle top, but that sports bottle top was a Spider-Man. So of course I drank the thing, but I still have the bottle with the Spider-Man top. Like I've got all these stupid little niche Spider-Man things. Like I've got Spider-Man sunglasses. I got all kinds of stupid Spider-Man shit. I got a set of gloves, Spider-Man gloves.
I've got, these aren't old, but I've got I think they're over here. Michelangelo fingerless gloves.
Too dark. You just see the glow of your headset. There you are. Coming back. 3 a.m., Gary. You're ridiculous. I can't believe you stay up so late.
Oh,
there you go. That's awesome. Dude, seriously, I know so many Ninja Turtles fans that would go absolutely nuts. They would fight each other for those things. If you put them up, they would fight each other. If you were ever looking to sell them, I could get those sold for you in minutes.
I don't know. These ones, they're in rough shape. I mean, like you can see,
I don't think they care.
They're all cracked and stuff. Although, if I could source the right color green, I could make my own with the vinyl press.
You could.
That'd be something. Yeah, no, I just
720 at Briscoe. Oh, he's on the West Coast.
Well, Canada technically doesn't have a West Coast. They have a west side of Canada, but they don't have a coast.
Well, they have a Pacific
Time
Standard
frame.
Time.
Yeah, but not an actual coast.
Yeah, I guess they don't, do they?
Nope.
It's Alaska. Alaska's the coast.
It's America.
They have a West Coast.
America.
And the West Side. West Side.
Yeah. Briscoe representing.
Yeah, and Peggy Dad Gary, he's over in Scotland. He's got 5 hours on us here.
Oh wow.
He's a great guy though. Got the cutest little Chihuahua. Can you guess what his Chihuahua's name is?
Chewbacca?
Nope. It's in his name. Peggy Dad.
Bobby?
No, Peggy Dad.
Oh. That's the actual name is Peggy Dad?
No,
Peggy.
His name is Gary, but his Chihuahua's name is Peggy. He's a Captain America fan.
Oh.
So his little puppy's name is Peggy.
I hear Peggy and I think King of the Hill, so.
See, I hear Peggy and I think of Married with Children.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
I can never think of any other Peggy than Peggy Bundy.
Yeah. Well, my one friend, he's a huge King of the Hill fan, so he's always going, "Damn it, Bobby.
Damn it, Bobby. I'll sell propane and propane accessories."
I sent him a meme that showed BDMS toys, and it said propane and propane accessories.
I sell propane and propane accessories.
Yep.
That's great. Sounded more like Mitch Hedberg than Hank Hill there, though.
That's not the best impression.
No. I only do 2 decent impressions, 3 actually, and I'm not going to do them now. But I do a very good Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Good job.
I also do a very good Bobcat Goldthwait.
Oh boy,
I do. And I also do a pretty good Krusty the Clown.
I haven't done it in a while. I used to do a very good Kermit. I am Kermit the Frog.
Yeah, I could do Kermit. I've done, now that I think about it, I do Kermit as well. But yeah, Krusty hurts my voice to do. It's very,
I bet.
Very raspy.
Yeah.
Oh, and then I forgot. I also do Shaggy and Scooby and Scrappy Doo.
Row Raggy. That was too deep.
Row
Raggy. Oh yeah, I can't do that one. Good stuff.
Yeah, I actually, my friend had me call their kid one year for their birthday and speak like Shaggy and Scooby and Scrappy for their birthday.
That's golden.
Yeah. Like, hey, I forgot his name. Like, I don't know, Connor or something. Like, happy birthday, dude.
That's a pretty good Shaggy. That's on point, man. That is on point.
Yeah, I did. I forgot to do Shaggy and Scooby.
I feel like Scoob and the gang, they don't get as much respect and whatnot these days.
Especially not after that last movie they just did, Scoob.
They did another movie. Ugh.
Matthew Lillard, yes, I know. He is the voice of Shaggy. He's the new voice of Shaggy. You know who the original voice of Shaggy was, Sam Rock? But you don't know that one. Do you know Crimson?
No, I do not. And the Google starts.
The voice of Shaggy was America's Top 40, Casey Kasem.
Really?
Casey Kasem was the voice of Shaggy.
Oh, I just saw a thing. The original voice of... Was it? No, it wasn't Donald Duck. There was a voice actor from way back in the day, and apparently he got into some sort of accident, ended up in a coma, and the doctors came in after like days of him not responding and asked him like they referred to him as the character, and he responded in the character voice, and they used that to bring him out of the coma.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I forget who
That's
it
a crazy
was.
story.
Yeah, right. I want to say it was.
I've heard of people coming out, like going into comas and then coming out with like a British accent.
I've heard of that, yeah. But
That's crazy.
they actually use this to get him to respond.
Oh, you did know that, Sam, huh? Casey Kasem.
Mm.
You know what? I don't know why I didn't think you wouldn't know that, Sam. You know, you're very you're an old soul. You like a lot of old good. You've got good taste.
Yeah, I'm terrible with names of people who played roles. I'm bad. I'm like, oh yeah, I know who you're talking about, but I don't know their name. That guy. Yeah.
That guy. You know that guy. The one who did that thing.
So something I'm working on currently, which is kind of interesting, is my sister-in-law's sister. I guess she found it on Instagram and had me build one, and it's call it a fairy nightlight or something like that. And basically, it's a jar, and you frost it with a sandblaster, and then on the inside you put a silhouette of a character. For hers, we did a silhouette of the Little Mermaid.
Oh, nice.
And then you put a colored light source inside, and they use those battery powered LEDs.
Yeah.
And so I wanted to build one that could be more of a night light, because the battery powered ones, you're going to get a couple of days and then it's going to run out of power. So I ordered up some sockets to do the wiring up, and then I got these remote controlled LED bulbs.
Oh, nice.
And I ordered up, I've got, they were supposed to be here today, but I looked in my mailbox and it's not in the mailbox like the thing said.
My mail is so bad, dude. I mailed a thing to a guy in Boston, not Boston. Where is he? He's in Massachusetts. I mailed it. Oh God, was it probably 2 weeks ago? And he still hasn't gotten it. There's no updates on the mailing. And then I mailed another thing to a guy. I forgot exactly where he is too, but again, no updates. And so I opened up a case with the post office, and guess what? There was an update today on that one package.
Side note, Sam Rock's got in here. The story is about Mel Blanc. I think.
Yeah, Mel Blanc.
Right? Blanc.
He was in
voice
the doctor.
Of Bugs Bunny. Yeah.
Asked, how are you, Bugs? And he replied in Bugs Bunny's voice.
Yes.
That's amazing.
Yeah. And thanks for that, Sam. But yeah, so I ordered up it's clear wire with already attached the little rotary light switches.
And
I think they're 1/2-inch grommets, because I've got the equipment with my drill press and everything, and I'm going to drill glass. I'm going to drill holes in the glass and then run it through and wire it so it's hardwired.
That's awesome.
The only thing I'm waiting for at this point are the wires with the switches and the grommets, and it said they're supposed to be in my mailbox, and they weren't in my mailbox, so kind of mad.
Maybe tomorrow.
Mad. Hopefully.
That's like the glow-in-the-dark powder was supposed to be here on Monday, and I wanted to have time to mess with it and see if it really glows nicely or not. And it came yesterday, and I didn't have time to mess with it, so today was the day to learn.
Now, did you get a delivered alert? Because mine said it was delivered.
Oh, yours said delivered? No.
Yeah.
Mine said out on a truck for delivery. But then it was 2 days later.
Yeah. I'm guessing they probably delivered mine to the wrong address, which I'm going to be really mad about.
Give it another day, because I have seen it in several cases so far that it'll say delivered. For whatever reason, they mark it delivered and it shows up the next day.
Okay. Yeah. And our problem is our mail personnel, it's like a revolving door. Like we never have the same mail carrier. Yep. In my old house, it's like you knew your mailman.
Yeah.
Now
we were like that for a long time, and then we got the same guy now. So he's really, really cool with me. Like he'll stop if he catches me outside, like he'll stop and talk for a while. Be like, "Oh, how's the kids?" Because he sees my daughter's outside, and like Super duper nice guy.
Yeah. We're literally like 800 feet from our post office.
Oh, okay.
So I think they use our block as like a training ground or something.
Right.
So we just get all the plebes who don't know what the hell they're doing.
Do you have walk-up mailboxes, or you have?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah, ours is on our house.
Nice.
I actually walked out today and found 7 packages this size, because that was my ocarinas. They came like that.
Wow.
So I couldn't even get out the one front door. Luckily, we have 2 front doors.
I love that. I love how they just put everything in front of the front door, like how are you supposed to open your door?
Yeah, it's like, oh, way to think that through.
Yeah, they don't care.
When I order glasses, the FedEx guy leaves them like 15 feet away from the front of the house in the driveway. And my mom's like, can you put this in the garage? Like, go the extra few feet, because she can't lift it. You know, I'm ordering 48 glasses, 48 pint glasses. She can't lift that.
That's
ridiculous.
Funny. My UPS guy's cool too. But he doesn't come until like at least 7 to 7:30 at night every night.
Oh, that's rough.
Late. But he's cool. Like, I'll catch him outside, and while he's running back to his truck, and he's like, "Have a good night, Mr. Blake." And I'm like, "Okay." I'm like,
yeah, I actually I worked for UPS one Christmas season as a driver assistant.
Oh, nice. All right.
That was a bit of a tough job, because you're literally running all day. All day.
I used to work for a courier service, a same-day courier service.
No,
and that's tough, man. That's a tough job, delivering packages.
Well, it's funny because I'm a big guy, and my driver, he loved me because I just kept going, and like if I stopped, I would be done. Like, so we just kept going all day, and he'd keep me on the truck extra and pay me out of his own pocket that we could get done.
Yeah.
And I mean, it was the Christmas season, so we were, banging out packages. We actually, we were doing deliveries on Christmas Eve, and this one place, lady, she got packages every day, came out and slapped $100 into each of our hands.
Wow.
I was like, oh, well, the Christmas season is upon us.
Yes, it is. We get packages so often that we got a wrong package one time, and the driver came back later, and he goes, "I'm sorry, I think I gave you the wrong package. I just saw the number of your house, and I just assumed it was your house."
Oh,
I was like, "Yeah, sorry." And then every now and then he'll screw up me and then my across the street neighbor. And my neighbor across the street is like, he doesn't realize it until like 2 days later, 3 days later, and he'll text me. He's like, "Got a package for you." And I was like, at that point, we had already gotten the refund from the place because we marked it as missing. He's like, "I got your package." I was like, "Oh, well, we just got it for free now." But like the other day, he dropped off one for my neighbor across the street. I was like, "Oh, I should wait a few days before I give it to him." But I didn't. But then the next day I saw the UPS driver, and he's like, "Hey, by the way, I think I gave you a package last night for your neighbor across the street." I was like, "Yeah, I gave it to him." He goes, "I'm sorry." I was like, "Don't worry about it, Poor guy's out there. It's 8:00 at night. The guy's still making deliveries.
Yeah.
He came at like 10 o'clock, 10:30 one time. I was like, this is nuts.
Yeah.
Poor guy.
So Mike D joined in, yelling that they're late.
Mike D, what's going on, brother? He's late. My brother Mike D. I was just telling him, Mike, about your sign that I sent you, because we were talking about how bad the mail is. Mike is the one who I sent a package over about 2 weeks ago, and it's still missing. So I just sent him another one today just to get him what he needed, because it was for somebody else.
The USPS it's crazy. They literally came out and said, "We're gonna be going slower, and we're gonna charge you more money."
Yeah.
And now they got another price hike. Like it's ridiculous. Yeah. FedEx is worse. Yeah, that's probably true. They're the ones that leave my packages halfway down the driveway.
Got three of the waves so far. I got Hammerhead.
Oh.
And then I got Shocker. Mike, my Shocker has yellow legs, yellow knees. Look at this. Hold on. So most of the shockers, I thought they all had flesh colored knees. This one's very close to the rest of the plastic. And then I got the armored Spider-Man, and I wanted to get another one because I actually was going to paint the silver with the silver chrome paint that I use for the Orin amulets. But this is really, really shiny silver. So I don't have to. I mean, it doesn't even come up on camera, but it's super shiny. So very pleased with that. Anyway, moving on. We got about another half hour or so for me. I'm going to call it a night. I try to get out by 11 o'clock. You still there, Crimson?
I'm here.
Okay. I haven't heard you.
Yeah, I was letting you explain your Spideys.
See if these glow in the darks come through. Should be very interesting. Just adjusting my table here.
Watching this low budget show on Amazon about local toy shops all over the USA. That's from Mike D.
What show is that?
What's the title, Mike? And then Briscoe's got, I ordered the Ghostbusters Ultimate Collection movie box set. It arrived yesterday. Looking at it,
nice.
It was kicked around.
Oh, it was looking like it was kicked around. Yep. Gotta love them. Post office, man.
Your local toy shop or something like that, Mike D says the title of that show is.
Your local toy shop.
I was just at their Nerd Mall. I was trying to scope out, see if they had any TMNT movie NECAs for you. They didn't have anything except.
Oh yeah, there seems to be a restock right now in Walmart's for the NECA figures, but it's only the Shredder and Splinter 2-pack and the Foot Soldiers 2-packs right now.
Okay. What was the one you're looking for? Because I'll keep an eye out in case I see it.
I need Leo and Donnie, but right now I'm strapped, so don't worry about it if you can't find it. I have a guy who might want it, who has it, that might want to trade for some signs, which is great. But
there you go.
Right now, cash is tight. I got pre-orders coming that I've got to save for. I got my table and everything at ZoloCon, and
well, the nice thing is I've got a wish list of signs, so if I find one, I can use it as
that'll work. I love trading. I'm always down for a trade. Always down to trade with people. That's my favorite way to do it, because then we each get something that we want,
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir. Well, we're going to work out a trade for a zapper lamp and possibly a giant duck.
I'm definitely, I was already looking into how I can sculpt. I found the duck file, and I just want to figure out how I can put the mean face on it. So I know how to do it. It's just I just gotta have time to do it.
Yeah. Obviously, I mean, you're prepping for shows. I mean, we're getting ready to start up the season, basically.
Yeah. Yeah, that's it. Like I already said, like people are like, "Oh, you're gonna do this show, that show in February," and I said, "I'm not doing any shows till after March." Because it's
and yet you have
out.
two shows in February.
Nobody wants to go out, in the cold and go to these shows and stuff. I mean, I've seen some video, like Woodbridge Toy Show last weekend looked like it was pretty popular, but I don't know. I'm just not. The other problem with those local toy shows is they're good and they're, the tables are cheap and they're local, but you see the same locals shopping there. You get the same window shoppers, the same people who walk past your table 6, 7, 8 times,
I do want to try and at some point get you into South Jersey Geek Fest, because that's one of the medium-sized ones we get down here, 3,000 to 5,000 people.
I'm also trying. There's one over here in New Egypt that's going to happen in April, I think, or May. Oh no, it's May, April, March, April, May, April 2nd. No, I don't know. It's something like that. But it's here in New Egypt at the New Egypt Flea Market.
Okay.
So I think I'm going to do that show. I got an email from them for vendor information. I just got to message them back. Keep forgetting.
Yeah, you gotta.
It's one of those emails. It's one of those forms that doesn't work on a cell phone.
Okay.
And I got to remember to do it while I'm actually on a computer.
There might
What
be
new
spots.
signs do I have today, Mike D? I've got actually no real new signs today. I did. I revamped the Silverhawks sign, so I did Silverhawks. It's right here. So this is a base coat of white, and then it's going to get chromed out once.
Looks so good.
Once the white dries and the base coat dries, so that's going to get completely chromed out. So I made 4 of these Silverhawks, and I've done the white and yellow flash symbol as requested, not necessarily requested, but as suggested, I should say. It actually goes this. Not that there's a wrong way. I don't think there's a wrong way this flash can go. I think it's equal in both ways. But yeah, so I got that. And then I have a commission. Had a commission. Oh, what the hell is that? I'm glad I caught that. What the fuck did that come from? Piece of, so I've got cork walls, and some spots on my walls here have cork on them. And because the previous owner was a photographer for the Asbury Park Press, the newspaper. And so I've got cork around, and a piece of cork had fallen off into the paint on here. So I'm glad I caught that. So Looney Tunes, that was a commission. So I got that. And then also commission. These are things that I've not painted on camera before, but Hasbro, this is going to get the faded treatment of the blues, the light blue and the dark blue, once this base coat dries as well. And that's pretty much it. Nothing really new. Just revamps of old things that haven't been seen on camera. And these Thundercats need too much cleaning, so I'm going to do these at another time. I like to clean my prints a little bit before I get on camera, because I seal these with Mod Podge, and sometimes when you get to the end of the can, it spurts out like strings, like little silly strings on there. And I don't know if you can't really see them, but you get, it's because Star Wars is in the way, but you get these little strings. Here you can see it here across the sea and cats here.
Now, do you think that's more a pressure issue or dirty nozzle issue?
It's who knows, but it's a pain in the ass. But I get these, they're like little spider webs of Mod Podge.
I see them. Yeah, there's one right by the sea and cats.
Yeah, you see them? So, and I got to clean them up. And sometimes I hit them with a lighter and they just fizzle up. But when I get too many of them, it gets very time consuming to clean them up. And if they're in the lines where I paint, it makes a break in the paint, and it looks like shit, and then I have to repaint it. So I actually have is it a Ghost Rider? No, not Ghost Rider. Something I just looked at today that it happened to, and I was like, oh, now I got to redo that one. But I don't know. Anyway, I'm just going to paint a couple more and then call it a night. I still have so much more to paint before these shows. A lot of yellow tonight I've got.
Yeah, I've got a lot of show prep to do before, because we didn't know we were doing February 27th until earlier today.
Right.
And I've got wood plaque prep, which is probably one of the longer ones to do, because it's like a 5-step process, because I start with raw boards from Home Depot. I got to cut them, route them, stain them, seal them. Then I got to do my images on them. And luckily I've gotten good at it, so I can batch out, 15 or 20 of them in 2 or 3 days. But
that's good.
Yeah, I've had to
do
some.
It's time consuming.
But I mean, we also make pretty good money on them. I mean, we've at this point, because of the cost of wood and stuff, we're charging about $100 per plaque.
Oh wow.
But I mean, you know, they're 11, well, close to 11 by 17 wood plaque with really nice artist art. We, you know, either pay the artist a yearly license or a percentage off of them. So like we're actually supporting artists, not just snaking stuff off the internet.
Yeah, that's really great.
Yeah, we work with Jude. We've got a guy that has let us use a lot of his stuff, Ian. He's from Canada. There's a guy named John Gallagher who actually is he used to be the
Does he smash pumpkins?
no. He was the lead or head concept artist for, I think it was BioWare when they launched. So like he worked on like Baldur's Gate.
That's awesome.
More recently, he's done work on the Flash TV show and Supergirl TV show for concept art for
awesome.
them. And
my cousin works at now he worked at it was a company called Vicarious Visions, and he was responsible for, he's a lead character designer, and he was responsible for the new Crash Bandicoot and the new Bowser in the Sonic and Mario racing game, I think, or whatever it is, and the Skylanders game. He did a lot of the characters, 3 or 4 of the characters in Skylanders.
Okay.
And then,
yeah, I mean, John lets us use his art, and
that's awesome.
You know, basically they give us HD files that we're able to use to print off, and they're all really cool about it.
That's awesome. And now my cousin, that was acquired by Activision Blizzard, his company, and now Activision Blizzard's part of Xbox.
Yeah.
So, I texted him the other day. I said, "Oh, welcome to Xbox. Welcome to Microsoft."
And Sony said, just bought Bungie, right?
No, Bungie was just bought by Sony.
Sony, right? Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, crazy. He's like, we had no idea that this was happening.
Oh, by the way,
he's working on Diablo 4, which is pretty awesome.
I hope that comes out well, because I mean, me and my business partner, we were like super excited about Diablo 3, and then it kind of really let us down on the launch.
Yeah. I like Diablo 3. See, I was never a Diablo player, so like Diablo 3 was like my first, version of playing Diablo, really.
It was for me too.
Like I like Baldur's Gate and all that other stuff, but like actually Diablo, I never played Diablo.
Yeah, I always played Baldur's Gate too. Diablo 3 was my first real the first installation of Diablo that I played, but from all the stuff that was promised that didn't show up when it launched, and they got there eventually, but by then I'd already done 5 playthroughs. Yeah.
Yep. Same thing with me. I moved on, and then my other friends are still playing it, and they're like, "Oh, come play Diablo with us." I was like, "Okay," and they're like super leveled, and here I am like level 25 or whatever, and then they're just throwing gear at me the whole time. They're just throwing me gear. They're like, "Here, take this. Here, take this. Here, take this," and I'm one-shotting enemies now, and I'm like, "Well, now it's not fun for me. It's no challenge because you just given me the best things that I can get at the level that I'm at." It's like that took the fun out of it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's definitely a balancing act when people are quote unquote power leveling you. It's like give me help, but don't do it for me.
Yeah. No, they're like, "Oh, you're level 27 here. Take this cloak. Here, take this, take this complete armor set, which gives you like all these benefits and perks."
Okay, now you walk up and you just smack the enemy in the face with a glove, they'll die.
Yeah. Spit on them.
Yeah. Dead.
Yeah. Done. Like here's this ring that just makes lava everywhere you go. Here you go. It's like the hardest thing in the game to get. We got 4 of them. Here, have one.
Here, wear 2.
Yeah. I actually got that ring legit. I went through and I forgot what it is, but it was a very powerful ring. Oh, but I went through that and got that pretty much legit.
Another damn Russian bot.
Another one.
Somebody report it and it'll kick it.
Do svidaniya. They're always Russian.
Bobby Vela know about the hard plastic solder shades.
what's wrong with the hard plastic on Slaughter shades? I wouldn't know because I canceled my Sergeant Slaughter from Big Bad Toy Store that I ordered on July 3rd, 2020. It went live July 3rd, 2020. I pre-ordered it that day. It's been almost 2 years.
Wow.
So yesterday I canceled my order because I placed an order for version 2 of Sergeant Slaughter that was announced before the first version's out. So I placed an order for version 2, which I think is nicer anyway, and then canceled my first version.
Then Mike D, I played SWG and Asheron's Call for a few years. And then also he says, oh, they're so hard, they're basically super fragile.
Well, at the time, Mike, I couldn't order direct. It was only ordered through Big Bad Toy Store at that launch. If you didn't get in on like the Kickstarter or whatever. But I thought about ordering it on the direct website, but you know what? I don't care enough. I don't collect Joes. So I only wanted it for the nostalgic of Sergeant Slaughter. Now, see, now you can really see there's a Mod Podge line across the end here. Let's see. Can we get the...
I can see it. It's where it almost V's at the bottom.
Yeah. So I gotta look at see why this camera quality sucks. And there's one here too. So I couldn't see it when I wasn't painting, but now that I was painting it, I see it. And if I don't get rid of it, it will create a line in the paint.
Because of like capillaries to it, right?
Yeah. It creates a valley, like a peak in the paint, and it looks terrible. You'll see it when the paint dries. Because when this paint dries, it kind of like sucks, like vacuum forms down. You know, it kind of like it molds down to the mold, to the sign. So if you don't catch it, it makes a bad time.
Now the Mod Podge you use, is that just Mod Podge in aerosol form?
Yeah, spray Mod Podge. Yep.
So could you potentially do a mix of Mod Podge and use, say, an airbrush and kind of mix your own?
I thought about it. I don't know. It's actually not expensive. It's actually cheaper. It's cheaper to get the spray. The can is $7, and it's a good size can. I get a lot of signs out of it. So I only do a quick over the top just to seal the 3D print so it can accept the paint. Otherwise, the paint just goes right through it because it's porous.
Yeah, well, I mean, my line of thinking is maybe it would give you less problems because you'd be mixing your own and
because
spraying
it's
your
not
own.
aerosol.
Yeah.
It's actually like a pump spray or something. Yeah.
Yeah. And maybe, I mean, something else I would say to try is instead of Mod Podge, maybe a gel medium, similar to Mod Podge, but it's a little bit higher end.
Okay.
But I feel like you'd be able to, because I get the stuff in big tubs because I use that for a base layer for my woodwork. And you can get it in a decent sized container. And then if you're mixing it with water or whatever it is you need to thin it.
Soluble, yeah.
And I think it's water based, so I think you could use water. I don't know how fast it will dry. But I'm sure there's other solvents you can mix it with for fast drying. But yeah, that might be something to experiment with.
It's not a bad idea. Actually, I have tried. I've tried just using Mod Podge. Like I watered it down a little bit in those little bottles, and I shook it up a little bit, and then I used a foam brush. Hey, there's that UV light I was looking for earlier. It always turns up. And I was using a foam brush and just kind of, dabbing it on and brushing it in, but it wasn't giving me an even coating,
Yeah. And so the airbrush may get you that happy medium.
Yeah. It gooped up in the corners and stuff. So that wasn't the way to go, but something else, maybe in a spray bottle or something like that might work. for as much as it happens, those little strings, it really only happens towards the end of the can when it's sputtering, you know?
Yeah, but I have also noticed that every stream you have them.
Yeah, I do. I always have them.
Yeah, so it's like
I try to clean them before the thing, but I always have them. It's just, again, it's something I've gotten used to, and it's I can clean them up quick.
It's part of the
I
process.
just try to do them beforehand.
Mm-hmm.
So, but yeah, I'll definitely look into maybe just using a pump spray or something. Like if I can water it down, I just need it to be concentrated enough that it will get into all little cracks and seal properly, you know?
Yeah.
It's got to be sealed. That's the key. Yeah, Briscoe, I have so much stuff. I had so much stuff, let's say, on order from Big Bad Toy Store. I canceled a lot of orders. The only thing I have on order right now through Big Bad Toy Store is the Kintaro by Storm figures. The Kintaro from Mortal Kombat 2. 3? Kintaro was 3? Motaro was 2? Was Motaro 2 or 3? Yeah, Motaro was 2, Goro was 1, Motaro was 2, Kintaro was 3. Yep. So I've got Kintaro on pre-order from Big Bad. I think that's all I have on Big Bad. Then Entertainment Earth, I had the Spider-Man wave pre-ordered. I canceled that because I've gotten just about all of them from the stores. So I canceled that. And I've got King from Tekken on pre-order at Entertainment Earth.
For me, honestly, the only action figure I really want is the cartoon Michelangelo with the like the cartoon black lines on it.
Yeah.
I mean, if I could have all of them, I would. But the only one, it's like the one for me would be, if I had to pick, would be the Michelangelo one of those.
Those are made by, I think, the Loyal Subjects.
Okay.
I think makes those black and white turtles.
No, not the black and white ones. The one that just they have like, I think they might be a NECA. They have like the bicep like lines are in black, so it looks like a cartoon, but it's an action figure.
Oh yeah, I got you. Yeah, they are NECA, the Toon Turtles. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Toon Turtles. Yeah, those are good, man. Those are, like the one guy I know who's a big turtle fan. Like he only likes the cartoon turtles. He doesn't like the movie turtles, and I only like the movie turtles.
I like both, but if I had to pick.
Oh yeah, but the reason he said he likes the cartoon turtles more is because you're taking a 2-dimensional cartoon from your childhood and making it 3-dimensional and having something in your hand, whereas the movie turtles are already 3-dimensional.
Yeah.
So you've just basically shrunk down the character from the movie. And I said, okay, I can understand that point, you know. But then the nostalgic idea of you're taking a 2-dimensional thing from your childhood and making it a 3-dimensional real thing, that's cool. Like I can understand why you would like the cartoon ones more in that sense.
It's like it popped out of the screen at you.
Yeah, exactly. And they do. They look so good.
Yeah, they really do. First time I saw them, I was like, I want them, but they're so expensive.
They are so expensive.
And it's like, $50
for a 2-pack, that makes them $25 each. That's pricey, man.
Yeah.
Not everybody can just buy those, you know. I think
the only figures I have any amount of are some old Star Wars stuff that I got back in the 90s.
Star Wars stuff is, my friend has, God, he's got so many carded Star Wars stuff from the 80s and 90s. It's crazy. I remember going to his house, in his room, he just had walls of them just hanging on pegs on his walls.
Yeah, I opened every single one of mine.
On the card. I know. It's funny because I've always been an open box collector, an out of box collector, but as the boxes and the box work is getting nicer, I have been keeping boxes if I open them, or I've just not been opening them. It's crazy.
Speaking of boxes, something I'm going to attempt to do for personal. I might venture out and take orders, but I'm going to attempt to do reproduction NES cartridge boxes for some of my personal favorites. Like I got my Zelda and stuff like that, and You know, I'm not looking to go out and pay someone for a reproduction box, but I've got the equipment now to do it myself. And I actually put in for an order for some, I think it's called gray board.
Okay.
Which it's white on one side and gray on the other, like the old school boxes would have been before printing. So
that's awesome. Now you want to pick some TMNT. I know you collect, Mike. You've got a hell of a collection. Yeah, you just got to watch out because I hear Nintendo is very, very on top of reproducing thing. Like they throw cease and desists out for just about everything.
Yeah, these would be if someone at a show asks, like, can you make me one? Yeah, I'll make you one. Like, they're not something we would ever put up on a website or anything.
Yeah, like that's one of the only reasons I haven't. The two reasons I haven't done an NES, a Nintendo logo, is one, no one has commissioned it yet, and two, that's the main one because I think I would make them, but I just don't make signs to make them. So no one's commissioned a Nintendo sign, and two, I'm afraid that if it got out there, I'd get slapped with that do not make cease and desist thing.
Yeah,
I've seen people get messages from Nintendo for a birthday cake that had Mario on it. It's like they're crazy about
Yeah, we definitely have some concerns because we have a couple of Nintendo-based items that we're going to be trying to put on our store, and obviously we're going to
but you have the Ocarina book and stuff, but that's I think you can get away with that, but actually like the box art of the actual
that could be a little iffy.
Like that's really going to be a close fine line,
Yeah.
Did you see my yes, Chrono Trigger and Maximum Carnage? I saw your Maximum Carnage. I don't remember seeing Chrono Trigger or Final Fantasy VI. I don't remember seeing that. That's cool. These new syringes are killing my finger. They're so tight. They're very hard to press.
Now, are those like ink refill syringes that you order?
No, they're medical syringes, and I just I use them for paint.
Gotcha.
They're used for. They're not like needle injection syringes. They're blunt tip. They're used for administering medicine, or I guess people use them for epoxy too. I'm using them for the paint. But the funny thing is, this acrylic, not acrylic, this enamel paint has, I guess it's got to be some sort of acetone or thinner or something in it that that makes it flow, that makes the enamel flow, and it hates plastic. Right. So it hates these syringes. So I get one or two good pulls out of them, and then I try to keep reusing them, and they tighten up, they shrink. The plastic shrinks because of whatever's in this paint. It just causes a chemical reaction with the plastic, and it just shrinks to itself. So it becomes harder and harder and harder to push and pull. Eventually, the rubber stopper in there will get stuck, and when I pull the end out, the rubber stopper gets stuck in the tube, and then I have to use another syringe. The other syringes that I normally use, I can get a few. They last for about an hour or so until I need another one. These ones only last seems like minutes. Like I get 2 or 3 pulls, and now it's really tight to push, and it's digging into my hand, so my hand's tired. I don't know, but I do what I got to get the job done.
Carpal tunnel via
paint syringe.
Yeah.
I'm very lucky in my job. Like I type for a living, basically. Like I'm a project manager, so I'm always emailing and doing stuff on a computer, and I'm very lucky that I have not had any, numbness or carpal tunnel or any of that stuff. Let's see, Mike, DA DEA gonna be like, what's this? I know DEA. Just got the mutagen man from Super 7 that glows. I need to open it, but the package looks too awesome. That's my problem too. Is the packaging looks so good on these figures now, especially Super 7 with the slip sleeve that they give you. It's like a prize. If you ever open a Super 7 figure, it's like hold on, I'm gonna get one right now that I haven't opened yet.
Open it live.
I'm not doing it live. No, I'm not going to open it live. I might have paint on my fingers, but
just remind me of that. What was that?
Yeah.
The one news guy. We'll do it live. We'll do it live.
We'll do it live. Okay, we'll write it. I'll do it live. So,
Mike says I get carpal tunnel playing arcade machines.
Yeah, you can. So this is Slythe from the Thundercats.
Oh.
So I have Lion-O and I have Mum-Ra already, but they're on the shelf. They're opened. But you open the box. This is a shipper box. Not even a shipper box because it's displayed so nicely. So you open this. I got this at Toy-Con and I still haven't opened it from November. So it comes out of the box in plastic.
Oh, look at that. That's a metallic foil logo, isn't it?
What?
That's like a foil logo on the.
Oh yeah, it's embossed.
Oh, very nice.
It's all embossed, like super nice.
Yeah.
So
I might take the tray inside out and display it in the box fighting someone, Mike says.
That's cool. That'll work.
Like a self-contained diorama.
Yeah. All right. So there we successfully removed the tape. But this is the thing, right? So you got this beautiful box.
Very shiny.
It says Slythe on it. It's foil. I mean, you can see the reflection on it. You got the back, Thundercats, right? It's really so nice. And then you open the slip sleeve. And then there's the figure, which you're just going to get a lot of the reflection on. But figure's in there.
Huh.
And then he's got, his extra heads in there and all the accessories and stuff. So like this the production value, that the box and everything is just, it's nice.
It's funny, these things are not made for kids anymore.
Oh no, this is a collector's.
Yeah, exactly.
It says right on it, this is ages 14 and up.
Love it.
So yeah,
I love it.
I mean, it's just so nice. It's like you want to display it right in the box.
Yeah.
And then the back says, it's got a little background and bio on Slythe. So nice. But they also come at a price. I mean, these figures, they go for starting at $45.
You know what? You would know better than me. I am not in the toy game at all. Have you ever seen any Cadillac and Dinosaurs figures?
From where?
Cadillac and Dinosaurs. That one was a Saturday morning cartoon. I think it was one season. I
do know the name, but no, I've never seen figures for them.
That'd be something that or
not to say they're not out
Brave
there.
Star. Do they have Brave Star action figures?
Mike, do you got the bat from where? From Toy-Con? Were you at Toy-Con?
That's right, Prisco.
Or from Super 7? I don't know where'd you get the bat from. I wish I was able to get Super 7 Thundercats figures. I also wanted the Toxic Avenger. Yeah, I would have loved that Toxic Avenger, Briscoe. As far as the Thundercats, I only want the main figures. I want Lion-O, Chitara, Panthro, Tigra, and Wily Kit and Wily Cat if they ever come out with them again. Like, I just want the main characters. I don't care. And if they ever make a Burr Bear, I want those. Burr Bear. I love those things. But I don't need Pumaira or Bengali or or Jaga. Brave Star was a cowboy robot show, right? I don't know.
It was like some sort of cowboy guy, but he had a robot horse.
I feel like I know that now. I don't know.
I don't remember Starcom.
Who has the STL file? Hold on. Just saw an Ion. Okay, he has the STL file. Oh. All right, so moving on here. Yeah, they had toys.
Okay.
Yeah, of the robot. I feel like I know that now, Brave Star. I have to look it up. I probably know that if I see it. I'm trying to remember. I remember if I look it up, I'll find it again. There was a cartoon. It was an anime in the same category as like Voltron, but it's a giant space robot, and it fought. I want to say it was no, because Voltron had the coffins, right? Voltron had the space coffins with the monsters in them. I can't remember it now. But it was a Space Knight, I want to say. Space Knight. I have to look it up. That I would like toys from.
Knight. Let me check. Space Knight. Space Knight. And that was what was 80s?
Yeah, it was an 80s cartoon. It was kind of like an anime in the same.
ROM Space Knight, maybe? It says ROM Space Knight's the first thing that came up for me.
Yeah, no,
it's got this big robot looking guy, a big silver robot.
Might be it. Look up. ROM the Space Knight is a Marvel owned by Hasbro. Oh, okay. Let's look that up.
Toys. Let me see. Toys. They did have toys. There's definitely something closer to a 50s looking robot.
Space Knight cartoon. Yeah, Tekkaman. Tekkaman, that's the one. That's the one, not ROM. Tekkaman came right up.
Okay, I see Tekkaman. Oh, wow.
I love
some
this.
colors.
I have to find if it's streaming. I loved this Tekkaman. That's the guy. I remember that double-sided like lance. No, not ROM. I see ROM and I remember ROM, but Tekkaman was is the exact one I'm thinking of. Tekkaman. I'm fucking screenshotting that.
This is saying Tekkaman was February 18th, my birthday, 1992 to February 2nd, 1993. So 90s. It was early 90s.
Tekkaman's 1984.
What am I looking at then? Oh, I'm looking at Tekkaman Blade. Sorry.
Oh.
Apparently there was a sequel.
Needs more Pepsi Man. Starcom were toys about the mask toys. I remember those. You can connect them with the magnets. Yeah, I remember that.
Huh.
Figures that smell like soda. Pepsi Man.
That just reminds me of the Pepsi PlayStation video game. So bad.
Oh, yeah. Now I want to see if I can find that. I want to find that PlayStation. Oh, there goes a drip. I want to find that PlayStation folder that I have.
Walk down.
There's a lot of people buying old games now. You know, PlayStation games, Xbox, Nintendo games, especially N64. N64 right now is huge. I sold my N64 because I'm not going to play it. Let's be honest, you know?
Yeah.
In fact, it was never even mine. It was my friend's who gave it to me to hold on to 25 years ago. Because he was moving. He moved across country and he couldn't take everything with him, and he gave me his N64 and a handful of games, and one of them being Ocarina of Time, and Diddy Kong Racing, a couple other games, whatever. And I was going through my boxes of stuff, like trying to clean up my storage, and I found the N64 in the game. So I was like, oh, let me put it up on Mercari, and I sold the 64 by itself for $80. I sold the jumper pack for $50. I sold Diddy Kong, like the games I was selling for new retail prices for $60, $70 just for the games. It's crazy.
Yeah. I actually, you just reminded me, one of the projects I put on the back burner, but I'm going to get back to is I'm going to be doing a premium hand fabricated housing for an original NES.
Oh, nice.
What it's going to do, it's going to be a nice finish wood. It's going to come flat and then curve around. And then I'm going to have it cut on an angle for the face. And I'm going to do the faceplate. I'm going to do aluminum with, what's the term called? Basically, it's like, the old school, like 20s metal dashes that had the swirls.
Yeah. With the disc sander. Yeah.
Well, we're going to do those, but micro for a small. So think about probably about the size of an eraser, and do that across, and it's going to be a straight slide in, and the cartridge will hang out just a little bit, and then it'll be actual toggle switches for the power, and then a bounce back toggle switch for the reset. Just make it look really, really kind of like 20s retro, like something really cool and old school. Actually, I started the wood housing.
There you go, Mike. With Tetris. I have two of them. That I could sell that for a good amount too, than old Game Boys, but that I don't think I'll get rid of anytime soon.
So this is
you have to make sure though that you have room to open and blow into it.
So that's
you have to blow into the cartridge. You used to have to blow into the NES too.
Well, it'll be a straight shot. Like the cartridge won't even snap down. It'll just be straight plug in.
Oh, okay.
Almost like a top loader, except from the face.
Nice.
But you should never blow on your cartridges or your system. Clean it.
No, you got to blow on them.
You're part of the problem, sir. You're part of the problem.
Think about this, okay? You knew to blow into an NES cartridge, right?
Oh, of course. As a kid, I thought that was the way to go.
As a kid, as a child, we all knew blow into your NES cartridge, right?
And you had your own pattern. Everybody had their own pattern.
Taps. I used to tap it. A couple taps, and then blow into the NES. Push it down, blow into it, push it back up, put the game in, right? Everybody knew that as a child.
Yeah.
How'd you know that without social media?
As word of mouth. Kids communicated.
It just got out.
Yeah, it really did.
Right? It went across the world in the 80s. This went across the world. People knew to blow into their cartridge to make their game work. There was no internet. Yeah. There was no helpline. People
there was a helpline, but they wouldn't tell you.
Who heard it from a friend who went, what's that damn song? Heard it from a friend who. Oh God. Yeah. It just goes. That's just how it works, man.
Yeah.
It was just word of mouth, and it's just amazing. Like all your stupid limericks that you would hear, like me Chinese man, me play joke,
How did we all learn the Contra code?
Yeah, the Contra code. Everybody knew the Contra code. That works on more than just Contra. That's the Konami code.
Yeah. Well, it started off as a Contra code. Now, these days, it's known as the Konami code. But
actually, I think it started before Contra.
Probably did.
I think it started on one of their earlier games, actually.
Hmm.
The helpline was ass, but everybody knew, things just through word of mouth, through your friend who heard it from somebody else, and that's how everybody figured out these things before social media, before the internet. There was a global, friend camaraderie. I don't know.
Well, the question is, which friend is the one who called the hotline to find out about the hidden warps in first Mario,
right?
And all that stuff? Because someone had to be the first.
Somebody was the first person to find out the warp zone and how to glitch through the bricks and get up to the top of areas and stuff like that.
I mean, I guess that could have happened by accident if you're doing trying to run as fast as you could, and you ended up bouncing up on top and be like, "Oh, I can be up here." But
yeah, and then they're like, "Oh my God, there's a pipe here. Where's this pipe go? Oh my God, World 4."
Everyone learned that from the Wizard. I've never actually watched it, so
I don't know. I think people just like the whistles in Mario 3. That you could hide behind white blocks, and if you held down long enough on white blocks, you would drop behind the stage. These are things that you just discovered, you just knew from somebody else. The Wizard. That's the one with Fred Savage, right?
I think so. I think that's who it was.
God, I haven't seen
it. It was
that.
basically a giant Super Mario Brothers 3 commercial.
Yeah.
Or Nintendo commercial, I guess. Because didn't they made a big deal about the Power Glove and everything?
Oh man, I love the Power Glove. I love the Power Pad, the Power Glove. I had all that shit. You should find something to do with a Power Glove.
I would if I could afford them. They're so expensive.
They are expensive. They're so cool. I would just, if I had a Power Glove, I would probably just wear it around the house.
I can see you doing
that. My Power Glove. If I still had my Power Glove, I would probably put a Raspberry Pi in it, and I would have it control be my television remote. And then flick my hand to change the channels.
I would Raspberry Pi it, but I put a screen on it and make it like a little ROM player.
Yeah. I was on night shift literally the whole night. Those things were flying in so fast. Hold on. Oh, wait, did I miss something? Oh, I played Tetris for 8 hours straight once, level 139. Couldn't see after it.
Temporary blindness.
I'm actually on the Xbox 360. There was a version of Tetris, like one of the first online versions of Tetris, I guess, that was called Tetris Splash. And I was ranked number 3 in the United States on that version of Tetris.
Nice.
I am, not to toot my own horn, very good at Tetris.
I do okay.
On the Switch, there's Tetris. What is it? Tetris 99. It's called.
Yeah.
And it puts you up against 99 other people. And I'm consistently top 3 with several number 1 wins.
Nice. The only time I've held a respectable record in a game, me and one of my buddies, we were playing. It was the missions in one of the Modern Warfare games that had the juggernauts.
Mm-hmm.
And we had this one that we tried time and again to beat. We couldn't even beat it. We finally beat it, and we accidentally restarted it. And at that point, we were just kind of loose and had the adrenaline, and we beat it in world record time. We beat it in 3.5 minutes, and we held the record for 2 weeks.
Wow.
Number 1 in the world.
That's awesome.
Only time I've ever had a really good. Yeah. Okay. Is that what it is? What's MVC 2?
Marvel vs. Capcom 2?
This was a Call of Duty Modern Warfare, and it was the armored guys called Juggernauts. But yeah, we held a record for a little while.
That's awesome.
Eventually we got beat, but hey,
Mhm.
only time I've done really well in a game like that. Yeah, good stuff.
I remember I was really good at Capcom. Was it Marvel versus? Yeah, was it Marvel versus X-Men? No, it was Capcom versus Street Fighter. That was it.
Okay.
I was really good as Ryu and Wolverine. I was really, really good. And what's that?
I'm god awful at all fighting games. I'm just bad.
So I was really, really good at that game. And my friend used to always want to fight, and I'd always kick his ass.
Glutton
And
for
then
punishment.
it was one of those things where like he got so mad at being beaten that he became one of those people that studied the game and learned the frame rates, right? And learned all the combos. And now this guy became like he ranks now in like tournaments for Marvel versus Capcom, right?
That's passion.
I'll never forget. We were at the movies. I honestly don't remember what movie we went to see, but they had the Marvel vs. Capcom. It might have been Marvel vs. Capcom 2 arcade machine at the movie theater, and we were waiting for the movie because they weren't letting us in yet. And so he's like, "Oh, I'm just gonna play a game of MVC. I think it's MVC 2." So he's like, "Okay." So he's playing it. He gets all the way to the end guy. The end boss was Onslaught. So that might have been Marvel vs. Capcom 1. I don't remember. So the end boss is Onslaught. He gets to Onslaught. He's fighting him. Guy walks up, says, "Hey, you mind if I play?" And we said, "Listen, dude, like we're about to go into the movie. Let's just, he's at the last guy of the game. Let him finish the game. Don't waste your money." We told him, "Don't waste your money. You're going to lose to him. Don't waste your money." This guy gets all pissed off and he's like, "Man, I'm a wreck you." Like he got really mad and like really gangsta with us and like,
oh boy,
whatever. So it was like, "All right, do your thing." So my friend says, "All right, I'll let you pick all three of my characters. I'll let you pick them all." So this guy's like picking who he thinks are like the scrubbiest characters, right? Picks the Lego Man or the bot, the Mega Man bot, right?
Okay.
Picked I don't remember the three scrubbiest things who you would think are scrubby, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they're like, "You sure that's who you want to pick?" Yeah, pick those three. Okay, great. It's like round one fight. This guy didn't get a single hit off. My friend perfect him in like seconds. He ruined this guy, right?
Love it.
Complete combo. The entire match was a single combo and just wrecked all three of this guy's characters. He got mad. He started wanting to fight. He's like, "You owe me 50 cents. You owe me 50 cents.
What?
Yeah. He got so mad. And we said, "We told you, dude."
Yeah, he was warned.
We warned you.
And he was given a handicap.
Yeah.
I was like, grow up.
But that's I'll never forget that. That was like the crowning achievement of my friends. Now he lives in Vegas, so like he the tournaments are like near his house. So he goes to these like Street Fighter tournaments and stuff like that. I don't know if he places anymore, but he goes and he does pretty well.
Yeah, now my buddy Mark, he's like that, but with racing games. He's very good at racing games. I race him and I'm like, "Okay, well, why am I racing you? Just, you know what? Here, I need this license unlocked. Here's my controller. Unlock that."
I learned to drive from playing Ridge Racer on the PlayStation.
Nice.
So Ridge Racer had, after you beat the game, it had all the courses in reverse.
Oh yeah.
Right. And I would play the game in first person. So there was no front of the car. It was just a screen just flying through this track. Right.
Yeah.
I don't understand how I did it, but I did it because now I can't do it. If I try it now, I can't do it.
I'm having like PTSD flashbacks. Didn't the Ridge Racer for that have the large jewel case?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. That
Sorry, it
always
just
cracked in the middle.
Yeah, it just popped into my head. I was like, oh, I remember that.
Yep. Had the big jewel cases. So I learned to drive basically playing that because I beat every race. I beat every race in reverse. And then after that, they give you race against this Lamborghini, this black Lamborghini Diablo. And you had to beat him to use that car. And I beat that too. So the first time I ever got behind the wheel of a car was with my dad. We were like in a parking lot, learning to drive. And I just went for it. I just started driving. And he looked at me, he's like, have you driven before? And I was like, no. But I guess because I just got so good at driving games that I just, not pedal to the metal, but I could control the vehicle,
Yeah. Well, I'm all set if we ever get to the stage of having giant mechs. The very first Xbox game I ever got, I got before I got the system. They did a re-release on Steel Battalion.
I know. You had the giant controller?
I do.
Oh, man.
And I got it when they did the re-release, and I played that game for about 5 hours and couldn't do anything. I was on the first mission. It was horrible. And then finally, just before I'm ready to give up and burn this god-awful controller, everything kind of clicks. And all of a sudden, like, I'm like one of the, because it has 3 pedals.
You become one with the controller.
I did. And it was like, I was like strafing, and like I had run out of ammo. All I had left was a damn knife. And all of a sudden I like strafed, did like a run at a guy, shanked him, moved on to the next one. And I ended up killing all the enemy robots with nothing but a knife. And I was like, I understand now. It was like, have you ever seen the Futurama episode where with the 100 cups of coffee?
Yeah.
And he hits 100, he's like, ding!
You became self-aware.
Yes. And that's what happened. And then, I mean, I love that game. I wish that there was more to do with that giant controller.
You can do anything with that giant controller. I saw people playing Street Fighter with that giant controller.
Really?
It's hilarious. I'll send you the link to the video. Or you can just Google
buttons and
Google Street Fighter with Steel Battalion controller, and it's just these people. They're streamers or whatever. I don't know. They were like a popular group or whatever, and they're trying to figure out how to play fighting games and do other things with the Steel Battalion controller.
Yeah, I gotta look into that, because I mean, I love that controller, and like it was like, what actually sold me on it? There's a windshield wiper button.
Oh yeah.
That's what sold me. I was like, everything else was like, it's got a windshield wiper button.
Yeah. It had everything. Yeah, that was a hell of a setup, that controller.
Yeah. And
that's why I find it so funny when there's other videos. They're like, what else can you use the Steel Battalion controller for?
This, and this. Wow. We had a really awesome setup, because I mean, this is back before LCDs were big. So we had, in my buddy's basement, we had a one of those 2 foot by 2 foot or whatever card tables.
Mm-hmm.
And we set an 18 or 19 inch CRT TV, but then he had like an old school PA system for the sound system, and it had those big old speakers. And so we took those and we put them on either side of the screen, kind of angled in, to make ourselves a cockpit. And like, awesome. And then we wired the sound into it. So literally every time you're taking a hit, you're shaking.
You're shaking. Yeah. That's awesome.
Old school force feedback. You just turn the volume on and the bass up.
Yep. I've seen Mike D. I've seen that video where somebody uses steering wheel to play Fortnite, and they're damn good at it too.
That's just strange.
People,
I can't get behind Fortnite. I'm sorry. I don't understand.
Me neither. It's way above my pay grade. Like, I can shoot and I can build. I can't do both.
Yeah. And you know what? I feel like it brings out the worst in a lot of people. Not everybody, but a lot of people just get too cringy with each other.
Yeah. My cousin came over. It was last Christmas, actually. He came over last Christmas. And he's like, oh, do you play Fortnite? I see you have it on your Xbox. And I said, I don't play it. I have it installed. I just never got around to playing it. He goes, oh, let's play it. So I put it in, and like I don't know what to do. So I'm running around with this pickaxe. I can't find a gun, right? And all of a sudden somebody's coming after me and they're trying to kill me. And I'm jumping around, I'm jumping over them, and I'm swinging my pickaxe. And the first kill I ever get in this game is I killed a guy with a pickaxe. And my cousin's like, "Do you know how hard that is to do?" Like, he's like, "Oh my God, you just killed him with a pickaxe."
I was panicking. It wasn't meant to be. I was terrified.
I was just panicking. I was freaking. I didn't want to die.
Yeah.
That's great.
The only online game I really generally play is, have you ever played Warframe?
I know Warframe. I actually got into it when it first came out because it was like free to play.
Yeah, that's where I started off. Yeah.
Yeah, and then I never followed through with it.
Well,
I have a few friends that still play it actually.
I started it way back like 7 years ago when it first came out, and I started on the PC, and then I actually switched over to the PlayStation when my buddy hopped on, because then I actually had someone consistently to play with. And I mean, we hop on every once in a while, but there are so many updates. And like, it's such a different game than when it started. And don't get me wrong, it's fantastic, but there's so much.
Yeah.
I
used to game a lot. Like I'm like my gamer score on the Xbox, like, you get the achievements and stuff like that. I'm almost at 100,000, which I've been at for over a year now because I just stopped. I haven't played since I started doing this 3D printing stuff. I have not like played any video games. All my free time is like down here, like designing new signs or printing stuff or, anything to do with this stuff. So at the end of the year, Xbox has this thing where you can sign in and they'll give you your year in review, show you the games you played the most, hardest achievements that you got, all this other stuff. Right. And every year it's my favorite thing to do. I like to see what I played the most. I like to see, what my stats are for the year. And I went to do it this past year for 2021. And it said, "You've not played enough games to acquire stats."
Wow.
And I was incredibly disappointed with myself. I could not believe that it said that to me. I was offended.
It's like, how dare you, sir?
I was very offended. Briscoe, games today take too much time. You're absolutely right. I don't have 80, 90 hours to get through a campaign. Give me something quick and dirty.
My buddy and I, we do play World of Tanks on occasion.
Oh yeah, I know World of Tanks. Yeah,
because you can get in and do some quick and dirty, and then get going. I am not
do a round or two and then move on with your life.
Yeah, I'm not particularly good at the game, but I have fun with it.
Right.
Recently, I did finally start playing because I bought it a couple of years ago. Stranded Deep. That's a pretty fun game, a little survival game with some base building. And my buddy talked me into getting Ghost of Tsushima on the PlayStation.
Ghost of Tsushima is good.
Yeah, it's a fantastic game, and it's so pretty.
Yeah. Well, that's Kojima. That's one of his, he's just he just makes great games.
Yeah. Trying to see
that's cool.
I want to see if I can pull up my stats for my PlayStation stuff on my PlayStation app here. Tell me how many hours I have in my games. Hey,
Goo House. No, it's a gun show. Which way to the beach? Shut up. This is my paint shirt. This is my shitty tank top that I wear so I can rub my paint fingers on it. You better watch out, Goop House. I'll get you in here on this chat. You're more than welcome to join us if you want. Let's show us what you're working on. Guys, if you're not following Goob House on Instagram, check him out, man. His customs are top notch.
What's he make custom?
Custom figures.
Oh, okay.
Great stuff.
I will have to follow.
I swear, once my shows in March are done, I'm going to start taking time for myself this summer. I'm going to start doing some pet projects for myself.
Just pamper.
And I'm going to do my life-size Venom figure. and I'm going to do some customs that I've been wanting to do.
So how
Actually, I
many
have a figure-
hundreds of pounds of material are you going to use for this Venom?
Shouldn't be too much because they'll all be hollow.
Oh, that's true.
Right? So I'll just use a 10% infill. Or maybe 15% infill. We'll see. But I'm going to take, I haven't decided which Venom I'm going to use, but basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick one of my figures. I'm going to take it apart and I'm going to scan each piece, clean it up, and then upscale it by 12.
Okay.
Because they're 1/12 figures, meaning, 6 inches, times 12, you get a 6-foot person.
Yeah.
So I'm going to take one of my figures. I'm going to take the dimensions and I'll scale it up to 12. And then I'm going to print each piece. And I'm going to add ratcheting pivots at the joints, so that way they'll click when I pose it.
That's
and
crazy.
that's gonna be my project for the summer.
That's crazy.
It all started because I was talking to my one friend. I have this Venom pen holder that I made at my shows. Hold on, I'm gonna get it in a second here. After I'm done with this Ghost Rider, I'm going, by the way, because it's already 11:30.
Yeah.
Oh, it's midnight.
11:45 almost.
So, I have. This is my kit that I take to my shows. So I have this Venom pen holder.
Oh, wow.
So let me get my pen. It's over here. So the pen goes into like that.
Mike D, it's not a doll, it's an action figure.
Man builds real doll. They already have real dolls. So yeah, that's my pen holder for this when I go to shows. And my one friend said I should upscale this and make it life-sized. And I should make a life-sized Venom bust.
So what?
So
It can hold a baseball
So
bat?
I said, why stop at the bust?
Yeah.
Why don't I just make an entire life-sized figure? And then he looked at me with this crazy look in his eyes and said, you have to do that now. You have to make life-size Venom. So I said, I will make a life-size Venom.
Where are you going to put it?
I have no idea. I'll figure that out after it's done. The hard part is making it. The easy part is finding a home for it. And if I had to sell it, I could sell it. And I'm sure I could probably sell it for a couple grand.
Probably.
Based on the amount of materials and time, it would have to be a couple grand.
Yeah.
But I probably will never sell it. I will keep that. That'll be my baby. But yes, it's going to take a lot of time and a lot of materials. That's why I said I got it. And now I have the larger printer. I can do it.
Yeah, that's a big printer, isn't it?
My printer's, it's one of the largest that you can get in that like price range and scale. Like they have bigger printers that you can print like car pieces for, car parts. Like people can print fenders on and stuff, like 8 feet by 8 feet.
I saw a university the other day printed a whole speedboat.
Yeah. So you can. They have bigger printers like that. But my printer for home use is 15 inches by 15 inches.
Okay.
So that's a pretty good size that you can get just about anything you need to get made on it. Plus, I mean, I've seen people make life-size Han Solo and Carbonite out of a 3D printer, out of an Ender 3 printer, an 8 by 8 inch printer. They just make it 8 inches at a time. And then they glue it all together. And it's some pieces are orange, some pieces are yellow, some pieces are white, some pieces are rainbow. And then you're going to clear coat it. You're going to paint it anyway, you know?
I was planning on doing something similar with a wood CNC machine to make some like Star Wars helmets out of wood and just do it piece by piece and then glue them all together. And
yeah. Well, that's going to be it for me. I'm going to clean up because I'm past my curfew.
By 45 minutes.
Well, you know, I like to try to keep the stream at 3 hours, not much after.
Mm.
And we're going on 3:44 now. So I'm going to call it a night. But
Yeah,
we'll be back. I might do a midweek stream or a weekend stream. I'm not going anywhere this weekend. I still have so much stuff to do for the shows. I still have Ninja Turtles to paint and more X-Men and WWF and Hulk and Decepticons and Spider-Man. Amazing Spider-Man, X-Force, Excalibur, X-Factor, more X-Men. What's under here? Wolverines I still have to do. I want to weather the Walking Dead signs that I have.
Oh, nice.
Right. So
you're gonna do a wash on them.
Yeah, so there's one on my Instagram. Let me pull that up real quick. Actually, hold on. So this was a commission from somebody, and I'm gonna close.
I think we lost your audio. Your audio was on that other one.
Yeah, I gotta keep my audio here, I guess. All right. Whatever. Let me see. There we go. All right. Instagram. This was sent to me from actually, let me start with the actual image that I made. I need to go to my page. Here we go. My profile. And here it is. No. How do I make this larger? All right. So I'm going to share this screen. Heading out, Peggy, Gary. All right, man. Take it easy. I'm heading out too. All right. There we go. So that's the Walking Dead sign that I made. This was a commission for somebody. They actually had gotten their son Negan's bat signed by Jeffrey Dean Morgan or whatever his name is.
Mm-hmm.
And he wanted this to be part of the display for the bat.
Gotcha.
So I made that. I think I have another picture of it somewhere here. Maybe not. All right. So I
hate
made
to keep
that.
you any longer, but what colors are you using for your dry wash?
Just these here. Hold on, I keep them on my desk.
Sorry, I know you want to get out of here. I'm just curious.
It's okay. I'm using. Hold on. How do I move this? Just cheapo acrylics. I'm using brown, tan, and jungle green.
Something to try putting in the mix with that, and I've actually used those exact same ones. But get yourself a little burnt umber. That's what I picked up from Adam Savage. Yeah, use a little bit of that. I did that to weather some tombstones.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god,
burnt umber is a great color.
Oh, it works so good.
Yeah.
I thought you had some in there, like on the left side of the W, but I wasn't sure.
Yeah, no, it's just it's a dark brown. I do the whole thing with just a muddy. I make this, I water it down, and then I just go over it with this, so it breaks up the white a little bit. It doesn't make the white so bright.
Yeah.
And then I just use a cotton ball and I water down each one of these and I overlap them, and that's how I get that mossy algae color look.
Yeah. No, they look great.
So he used that, and then let me see if I can find. So there's the bat.
Okay. Yeah.
With the sign and
that's awesome. That's
everything
awesome.
in there. Right?
Yeah.
Awesome.
I love nice display pieces. Like,
right?
There's just something about it when it all comes together like that.
Yeah, it came out really nice. So, but yeah, that's it in a nutshell.
Yeah. Well, thanks for having me on.
Thanks for hanging out, brother.
Yeah. just like Rocco, like, on whatever days, if you just want to shoot me a link, I'm pretty much always available. It'll be a little reminder I could pop in if you got stuff going on and you want to chat and get stuff rolling. I can read off a lot of your comments so you can keep working and not have to look.
Yeah. I appreciate you, man.
So, it's a lot of fun.
Thanks for hanging out.
Yeah, we'll get together on collaborating for those master molds and stuff like that.
Yeah, definitely. We'll work on it, man.
Definitely. I'll try and message you tomorrow to get that
the file. Yeah, I gotta work on the
AI
file
of that. So
I'll get it to you, brother. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for chatting and keeping me company. And thank you guys, everybody in the chat, as always, for hanging out.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun, guys.
If you guys didn't come hang out. So thank you guys. And I will see you guys next Thursday. Take it easy.
Take it easy.